Hello, hello, hello. Is this thing working? Hello. I hope it is. It's really scuffed right now, but hello. How is everyone?
Hello. Hello.
Oh my god, ow, hold on, let me turn people I gotta turn people down real quick. Oh my lord.
How's it going, Yaz?
How's it going?
Good, I have to turn people down real quick. Uh fuck, dude, I haven't been on Discord in so long. We're in Discord VC. Dude, fuck.
Yeah, it's
There
a
you
it's a fucking work in progress. All right, it's not
No,
perfect.
you're chilling. Alright, there we go. You're a lot lower now, so I can actually hear people. Cool.
All right, how is everyone?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm so
I'm doing
fucking
pretty
tired.
good. Pretty good.
Good.
I'm so fucking tired.
Turn down ATWOLF real quick. Just
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I had to turn people down because people were too damn loud.
Fuck you, Theo.
No, fuck. I don't think I asked.
Yeah, not me personally.
I
Yeah,
won't let that slide.
but that's just me though.
Personally, I don't like getting farts in my face, and that sounded like a fart in my face. So
Taker. What the fuck, man? That's just so random. What the fuck?
What? I beg your pardon.
What?
your pardon is begged for and not listened to.
What the?
The fuck am I listening to right now?
I don't. Taker. What the fuck are you on, man?
Absolutely nothing
Well, you're you gotta be
except
on
for
something, motherfucker. Damn.
2-0.
Okay. All right, man. Well,
Did you say
everyone.
besides H2O?
I
Oh
don't.
my, that's fucking.
I'm on water. Yes.
Shut the fuck up. Just sit
I'm on
down.
hydration, motherfucker.
Stay in your corner. All right. Listen, everyone. Welcome to the OOC Podcast. All right. Um, this is a podcast where we basically talk about pretty much literally anything. This is basically a podcast where we get to know the person behind the character, essentially, right? Not only do we talk about RP, we can also talk about other things like games, movies, music, whatever the fuck, right? It's basically we talk about a little bit of everything, essentially, right? So let's go. I'm in the middle, so I guess we'll fucking Chris, you go first. How are you?
Fuck, you just really put me at the spot. All right,
Yeah.
my name's Chris. My name's Chris. I've been RPing for a couple of years now. What is it, like 3-4 years since I met ATWOLF. Main server was we there main for a little bit. Switched over between a few servers. But yeah, I love it. It's my drift from reality. It's how I get my mind off things. And yeah, it's pretty much it.
Yaz, you can go.
Yo, what's up, gamers? I'm Yaz, or Cam, whichever you prefer, or in other cases, Theo, I guess. So it was like my prominent character I played. I've been doing this for about, I say, a few months, give or take. I joined the server. I was in like a bunch of other servers before this one. None of them actually stick. They were all kind of fucking lame, to be quite honest with you. Admins were dog shit. And I joined WTR because I found out via I think it was a Reddit thread or something. I was like, wow, this server looks fucking lit. And so I was only literally only 2 months in actually playing DayZ. Like I haven't been playing it for very long. But I've played like two characters in the hit, like two ones that are actually stuck with me in the past couple months. But yeah, so I have not a lot of experience, but I've been playing for a pretty long time. And I met Chris and ATWOLF via a group of people. So yeah, that's about it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I know my share of shitty admins. I sympathize. AtWolf, you can go.
Alrighty. What's going on? My name's Josh. Wolf, I don't really care what you call me. I've been RPing. Man, I've been RPing since I was 14 years old. That's a pretty long time. That's where I met Chris and a bunch of other people. I started playing DayZ when it first came out in console. So I've been here a long time. It's definitely came a long way. RP has definitely been the number one thing that I would go to. It's been a stress reliever. I've been able to get my mind off things while playing it, and I've met some amazing people on RP. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. Fair enough.
Woo! Spit goat.
Taker, you can go now.
I'm Taker. I'm the fucking wild card co-host. Since I have very minimal experience with RP, but the bits I do, I have enjoyed every now and then. I've played bits with Gator, and I'm just excited to hear from y'all about the RP world and specific with DayZ, and also discuss other topics as well. So yeah.
All right. And I guess that just leaves me. I'm Gator, mostly known as the fucking guy who split personalities. Fucking Clyde's bitch ass.
Also, the guy who enjoys Papa John's for some reason.
Papa John's is fire. Shut up. don't listen. All right. Papa John's.
Domino's
Don't
for
you fucking
life.
talk, man.
Domino's
Don't you fucking talk, man.
for fucking life. Domino's for life. Let's go.
Listen, I have the powers. I can mute your bitch ass, okay? Listen here. All right, listen. Papa John's is great, but we're getting off topic, all right? So, I've been in the RP scene for a while, just doing my thing, chilling. Been in a couple servers, been a couple shit servers. Just like everybody else, but I think I've been around for a while and, just seen my fair share of RP and shit. And yeah, that's why I want to start this podcast. I feel like, it'd be interesting just to like talk about it and like talk about other things and get to know people, because you don't really get to know people in RP really, because you're always talking to a character, right? So like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're always talking to a character. You don't actually get to know the person. You very, very rarely do you actually like get to message a person and like talk to them and actually be friends with that person. So I feel like that's why I started this, right? Because I want to actually get to know people and talk to people and, get to know them. So, we can start off with, basically, what is your all's favorite RP moments? If you had to pick one, what would it be?
Oh my god! Don't get me started.
Oh,
There are so many. There were like genuinely like some really good ones back when Haven was a thing. Like, for when we captured Stevie a while ago, that was pretty solid. Except she cried the entire time, so it kind of got boring after a while. I think the best one, I think Chris can vouch for this, is like the Delta days. I think those are pretty good.
Delta days, man.
I think the the illegal raid that we did that one time. We don't want to talk about that part. That was that's a bit of a doozy. Yeah, it's a bit of a doozy.
No, go ahead. If you want to, you can touch on it. Fuck it.
On it, like it was really bad. The person who led it didn't like okay, so I've only been on WTR for about 2-3 months. I joined towards the end of the last Bastion. I joined like literally towards the very end. Like everything was wrapping up. People were killing off their characters, blah blah blah. So I wasn't around for very long. So I wasn't like really too keen on like raid rules and shit. So when we went to the Delta, or not the Delta, we went to Red Cross. We kind of did a lot of things that were not right in terms of the rules. So it was kind of a shitty thing. Albeit the moments that came out of it were pretty solid. Theo, my character, called it the Red Cross incident because it was really fucking funny. How it all went down. We just held some dude up at gunpoint and told him to just let us in, and he did. Which is, by the way, is against the rules. You can't do that. But it was, I don't know, it was good. Besides the dude being a baby about it, I think it was pretty solid.
Wait, why was it against the rules? You can't hold somebody up, like be outside their base.
Yeah, according to the rules, and Josh told me about this like not even a few months ago. If you hold somebody up outside of the gate, you can't they can't just let you in. You can't like tell them to let you in. It's just not allowed.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, to be fair, I get it, but at the same time, it's like I don't know. But yeah, so that raid was pretty. It was pretty good in terms of like what kind of story we got out of it. We went on the run for a while. Chris, I don't think was around very much for that. From what I know, it was just me, Ivan, Maxine, and Archie for the most part during that entire situation.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, you weren't around for very much for that entire situation because I think you and Ivan went out to go do stuff, and you left Theo by himself for the most part to kind of run his own show. Then Alex's character, one of our friends' characters, introduced us to two other individuals. There was, I think, Hero and MJ, right? So we rolled around with them for a while. I think the best moment, in my opinion, that we ever did in the Haven at all, I think was when we what was it? I think it was the whole cannibal thing. Like the whole like with Flores and shit. I think that was pretty solid, honestly.
I have no idea.
Albeit so one of our wonderful group members got captured by cannibals.
Oh no.
And
not the cannibals.
yeah, Theo, MJ, and them all had like mental breakdowns. Theo, like for the first time in his life, ever yelled at people, and had like a whole breakdown. I think Josh has a clip of it, of me like having a full mental breakdown. That clip's golden. That clip's so good. Yeah, that was a pretty solid one. Other than that, I think so far
we got a message coming in from Lek. The reason why it was a illegal raid was there was no RP reason behind it, only done for loot. No previous conflict between groups or not RP leading.
Yeah.
Well, that's my
boy. Yeah. Okay. So that was I forgot about that. Yeah. So, according to when I got pulled in ticket about it, they said that we weren't allowed because we never had like any prior issues with the Red Cross before, from my knowledge at least. So, or roll from Theo's knowledge, better yet. Okay. So what we went up there initially for was to get medicine or something like that. That's what Luca was saying, or AK Arthur was saying at that point. So when we went up there, we just kind of were like, "Hey, man, y'all got medicine?" He was like, "No," and I said, "Wow, well, why don't we do that? How about we just find out ourselves?" And we did. There wasn't a whole lot in there, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, no, we got in trouble because it was like loot based or whatever, and wasn't like actual good like reason storytelling behind the reasons. That's why we did it. It was just kind of like, "Hey, man, y'all got medicine. We want that." So
fair enough.
We got in trouble for it. Yeah, and honestly, I'm not even mad about it because like I get it. So it's over with though. It's no big deal. But honestly, I think to genuinely answer your question, I think my favorite moment out of all was either the cannibal situation or when Theo and Ivan got really close in terms of their friendship and their bond. Yeah, there was one particular moment where they were on the roof of the Delta base and they were having like a talk, and Theo tells Ivan soldier to soldier, and like has like a whole like monologue about it, and that was their phrase from there on out. That's what they would always tell each other all the time. And they were like glued to each other for a very, very long time. Theo and Ivan, you could like, they were inseparable. When one was there, the other was following them. And albeit Theo had a lot of distractions in terms of being a leader, and had to like put a lot of his efforts into that. He never like really was able to get close with Ivan in a sense of like they never really talked very much. And I think that was like, I don't know. I think that's probably one of Theo's biggest regrets, in my opinion, was not being able to talk to Ivan before he died.
Okay.
Giving me all my here, man. All right,
solid. It was solid friendship.
Solid.
It's probably the best.
All around. Solid
friendship. The fucking tangles, bro. Holy shit.
No, it was sad. It was like really sad when Theo died, cause like nobody. Okay, so the only person who knew about Theo being dead was Bird at the time, and I think Ivan knew about it later on from somebody else, and learned about Theo's death.
Yeah.
Yeah, he learned about Theo's death, and then Bird had Theo's gun, his AK, and on his AK was an engraving that I just made up because it sounded cool. It had a phrase in German that was mentioning Hades, right, the god of hell, or the god of the underworld, and I think that was like in my I personally could not be there for that, but when I was told about like how emotional that was with Theo's death and how much it hurt Ivan, it I don't know, it kind of made me even sad, like, because I was dead, and like, I don't know, I played that character for 3 months. Like, Theo was alive for a very he should have died way early on. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how the fuck he lived for as long as he did.
I don't know how we all lived, to be completely
Yeah, no,
real.
fact,
We should have
no,
died a long
fact.
time ago. Like,
Dude, Ivan and Theo, dude, even the Marines should have died a long time ago
oh
too.
yeah, 100%.
Damn. So, Chris, how do you feel about that, man? How do you feel about them saying that you were supposed to die really early, or you were supposed to die really early?
I feel pretty good. You know, I mean, it's probably true. I don't. You know, I'm not gonna go against it because they're making fair points here. So
Yeah.
I should have died a long time ago. I'm not gonna, get pissy or anything.
Right.
It's straight facts.
Well,
Wait.
Sorry. What
So wait. Are you still alive?
No, we're all no.
They all got
Or
clapped.
is everybody-
They all got clapped.
Yeah, we
No,
all got fucked, man.
Yeah, the Delta got wiped, like, unironically, albeit
Oh.
since these events have happened almost 2 weeks ago, I believe we can speak about it. Albeit most of the oligarchs that were there died. A good portion of them. Although we did get run up by three groups who apparently did not like us, and that was new to my knowledge, at least. I didn't know if three big groups didn't like us very much.
It's actually really funny. So, my perspective on everything. So, before everyone got fucked up at Copa. Oh, I'm saying Copa.
Coca?
Cocaina.
So, me and Fluffy, at the time, I think his name was Phantom. I forgot his name. I don't know how I did, but I forgot his name. We were coming back from me, Elias, aka Spectre, and Wolthound, aka Jack. We went to meet with Elysium to capture Sergeant O'Reilly or Captain O'Reilly, one of those two. I don't know the exact name. We needed him dead. I mean, he was causing too many problems. So we went there to go grab him. We were gonna bring him back to the prison, the Copa. We're gonna keep him in there, get some RP, blah blah. And then we get a radio from Fluffy's character saying, "Hey, we're gonna I have Vesper in captive, which is another character in that we were going after." So me and Fluffy, we held up Vesper. We were gonna bring her to Copa. Elias and Jack escorted Sergeant or Captain O'Reilly up to Copa. Me and Fluffy were the only ones that stayed in the forest to watch over Vesper because she was having a lot of headaches at the time. And I can remember, I can just remember that moment where I got the radio from Elias saying that Copa's under attack, and I remember Ivan saying that we need to go up there, and Fluffy was saying that no, we're gonna die, and Ivan was saying that my family's up there. My brother's up there, and that
that should have hurted.
It was the worst decision because as a character, as Ivan's like Theo and everyone up there were his family. He was really, really close with Bird, very, very close with her. And he wanted to go up there and protect them, but Fluffy was saying that we're gonna die if we do that. And at the end, I chose to leave the spot actually, which I'm kind of glad I did because later on, Jack because we had our Zello, he kept radioing the group saying that he kept giving updates on what was happening, and eventually I grew enough balls. I walked up there, and when I was crouching up there, there's a clip of this. I was crouching up there.
Yeah, I've seen this. I've seen this. Yeah, that was funny.
I hear you know, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I was walking up there to die. Like I wasn't going up there to like expect to kill every single one of them. I wanted to at least kill, you know, whoever I could and just, you know, do what I can. I walk up there. I don't know if it's just, you know, fucking luck or whatever it is, but 3 of them were just standing in the doorway, just doing nothing, like absolutely nothing. I let them all up and then I run away. And then the next day, I actually was going to meet up with Bird, which at the time, Ivan didn't know she was alive because at this point, Ivan thinks everyone's dead. He's fucking just brainless. He doesn't know what to do. I walked down to Brenna to go meet up with Bird because Bird radioed saying she was alive. And I remember this is when Ivan found out Theo was dead. He actually seen the Marine, and Ivan asked about Theo, and Marine said that he saw Theo's dead body on the ground. And I remember just Ivan standing there, just like thinking about, you know, what he just heard. And then
initially he thought he saw a ghost. He thought the Marine was a ghost.
Oh yeah, I thought that. Ivan was so messed up in the head that he thought Marine was dead. Like he thought he was fake. He didn't think he was actually there. He thought he was a ghost.
The journal entry for Marine finding Theo was really sad too. The whole thing of Theo dying. Theo died in his own room. Like he died.
I did shed a tear while writing it.
Yeah, he died. Theo died in his own room, holding his AK that he's had since the very beginning. Like that was his AK. And I don't know, like Theo was a very impactful character to me who I cared so much about. And like Theo only has 2 confirmed kills by technicality. Arthur Barnes was his Arthur Barnes was his first kill. That man got mollywopped straight up. And then fucking Archie was actually Theo's second kill, which was he's killed 2 Delta members.
Hold on,
Archie was in it.
We got into the person who just joined the call.
Is that Odinsaw?
Odin?
Yeah.
Is that
Hi.
Oh my!
It's the guy who has
challenger approaches.
Characters.
Hey, what's good, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Just took a shower, feeling very clean. How are you?
I'm good. Just quickly introduce yourself to the audience and everybody in the call.
So I just like introduce myself. Like, what do you mean by that?
Well, I mean,
What does it sound like, you dumbass?
It's a podcast,
it's a podcast,
bro.
motherfucker. What do you mean? Introduce yourself
to the
motherfucker.
audience. To the audience,
Put
bro.
your chest out, man.
Something really to say about me.
Say who you are, Carl. Do it. Let them know.
Don't start with this bullshit, please.
Tell us
for the
who
love
you
of
are.
God. Oh my fucking god.
You gotta let them know who you
Take
are.
or not,
Carl.
you two. Shut the fuck up. You are not getting involved in this. Stay in your lane, bro. Stay in your lane.
My son.
Fuck's
Carl.
sake, man.
I'm so funny, bro. I'm so moist, Carl.
You know what's funny?
Gross.
It's funny that this guy right here is the only reason why me and TSM started saying that shit. I remember we were in Haven. And I don't even know how it brought up, but he just started saying it, and then ever since then we just started fucking over and over again. Started saying it.
Oh, I love that. It was so fun. I really enjoyed that.
Jesus.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
I
I'm not gonna
always
lie to you.
enjoy a good Carl.
I've seen Odinsaw play like 6 characters his entire duration. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I fucking keep dying, bro.
Yeah, bro. I literally saw you, dude. I've seen you in every stage of Theo's life, bro. I saw you in the Delta. You were some random Asian guy who didn't like beans for some reason, and then after that, you come up to you came up to our gate in the Delta or in the fucking Haven. And there was some random dude I've never met before, and you were like talking about some stupid shit. And I was just listening to the conversation while I was sitting in my room organizing my shit. And I'm like, damn, this guy just does not leave, bro. I've seen him every single goddamn time. Stop dying.
I can't. It's really hard for me to.
You know what moment I want to just talk about real quick? You know, Theo. So there's a time in Haven where there was this guy in Haven called Anton. Man, oh my fucking god, this guy His character, he was a pretty interesting character. Ivan didn't like him at all. He just fucking hated him. And I remember this time, and Chris can back me up on this. He was just annoying. Like, I don't know what his problem was, but to everyone, he was just a complete asshole. And I remember this one day he pushed Ivan's buttons to the limit, and I remember going off on him, like screaming at the top of my lungs. And I remember Theo coming over. Theo's character, he walks over. He's like, "Hey, what are you guys bitching about?" And I was like, and I started telling him what he was doing. And then I remember when I was walking away, Theo was like, "I don't know what you did to him, but it was probably the worst decision or some shit like that." And I remember dying.
Okay. So you were arguing with Anton about something, right? So you're arguing with Anton about something, and you start fucking screaming and shit. And I'm sitting there. I just got back from eating dinner. I come in, I put my headset on, I'm walking over, and I'm like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? And you're just like screaming and shouting and shit. And I'm like, whatever you did to piss this guy off, bro, that was not a good idea. And you're just walking away from the situation. I don't know why it was so funny to me. I was like, dude, what the fuck?
Moment, you know, it showed Ivan's anger, you know, his problems.
Yeah, with his wonderful, like, evolved version of cancer.
Not listen,
Wait,
bro.
wait, what?
Bro,
So,
Ivan had like his evolved version of cancer, bro. It was like cancer to the max.
Listen,
like dude.
I had to do something, all right? I died in the radiation zone. The admins gave me the go ahead. They said I was good to keep my character because I died to that fucking
The gas
that bandage bug where like you get cut and you can't bandage, like you just constantly keep getting cut and it's like it's not fixable. There's nothing you can do. So I told him I made a ticket.
It's a gas glitch.
Yeah.
Like when you take off your gear, it still thinks you're inside the zone. It's because the zones were custom made, so it was really finicky with the system from what I know, and it just was a problem. But yeah, it's all right. Honestly, no, Gator, I don't think you understand. This man like was playing out the most evolved version of cancer I've ever seen. Like I'm sitting there like trying to like help him. And this dude's like dying on the floor, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck you want me to do, bro?
I had some good RP skills though. Can't even lie.
You did.
Like, the way I did that was amazing.
I had to concoct a cure. I was looking up as I was doing that in my room. I was like, yo, how the fuck do I solve cancer?
Well, yeah. At least Theo cured Ivan, and then like a day later he died by someone else. So at the end of the day, it didn't really matter.
Yeah, because Chris pulled on a bridge.
So wait, hold on.
Chris pulled on a bridge.
Your character cured cancer? Is that what you're telling me? Hold on.
No, well, I would consider it wasn't really cancer per se. It was more so like
it was bad radiation.
It was bad radiation poisoning. So all he did was just take an antidote and like make it a lot stronger that would actually benefit from him. And so he made the antidote like 10 times stronger than what it normally is. And I was like, here, man, have this. And he gave it to him.
Oh my God.
Speaking of which, by the way, also, one more thing here. This guy also did a crazy version of cancer. Like, fucking Valentine was acting like a fucking psychopath.
Yeah, so everyone welcome Valentine. Valentine, welcome on the show. Glad to have you, my friend.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hello. Remember that one time you were in the Delta and you were like playing as a schizophrenic? It was great. I loved every single second.
Oh my God. Yo, listen, the best key moment about that was when me and Theo, I think Chris was there too, we're trying to figure out what to do, right? And then I say, so Theo hands me a box of fireworks, and I say, you know, he didn't like fireworks, so I light them, and when I light them, fucking Valentine unmutes his mic, and he does some weird grunting noise, and then crouches under the fucking window.
Wait, Valentine, did you blue screen after that?
Yeah, I as soon as the fireworks went off, I blue screened.
He made the grunting noise and then blue screen.
Damn, homie really got fucking clapped by the damn fireworks. Damn.
I just imagine it's like, and then gone.
Yeah, immediate blue screen.
Bro, literally, the funniest thing was before that entire situation, like, literally, Valentine was giving me a fucking migraine. He's like, who's Theo? Like, who's... and I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up.
Who's Theo? Who is he? Who is he?
Bro, literally, he's like, who's Alex? And I'm like, you're Alex. Like, no, I'm not. I'm Theo. And I'm like, holy fucking shit. What the fuck, bro? And I'm like, no, you're not. No, the fuck, you're not. You are not me, motherfucker.
It's like some who's on first base type shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I want to go, real quick. I want to go back really, really far in the history of We That Remain. Chris, 3.0.
Dude, I really, when Gator asked, "What's your favorite RP moment?" I was really gonna go back there.
There is
You-
this.
you-
Yeah. So
you're-
what's your favorite RP moment, Chris?
You really read my mind, dude. This is like 4 years of RP experience we're talking about. There's so fucking many events that are in my heart for forever. Like moments with such amazing people that like we've shared so much with. It's like really hard to choose. If you told me like point out 2-3 events from every year you've been RPing, sure I'll probably point something out. But like this is really hard, dude. Because like, oh, the Delta was just so great. Like it ended so sad. It was like so freaking depressing.
Bro, the ending, the quote unquote ending was when we killed Arthur. That was the ending of the Delta when we killed Arthur. That was
I was
the
talking
end.
about like the whole story of every person's story. Like
Yeah, when
Theo
Theo first showed up.
died, then Marine and Josh, not Josh, fucking
The fuck,
Ivan
man.
died. Dude, it was all of Haven died. It was just so fucking sad and
Like-
depressing. And Josh, I don't remember if it was Ivan who said this or Josh, but he said,
It's the
dude,
same
like-
person, Chris.
yeah, I
You-
don't know if you said it. I don't know if you said it in like RP or like out of
Oh, okay. I was
like
about to say, I was
in,
like,
in
what?
party chat, but you said deep down, I really want this to end like a fairy tale where everybody lives happily ever after.
Oh yeah.
But I
said-
know it's not gonna happen. That was so depressing. It really hit me hard when you said that. But then
Yeah.
again, the cornfield, dude, and like Leo
Yo,
Connor
bro,
and Steve.
bro,
Yo, we
Bro,
gotta
Jinx
talk about this
generation.
real quick. We gotta talk about the cornfield real quick.
We really
The cornfield.
have to talk about it.
So the cornfield. Okay, so don't mind the name. I didn't make this name up. Valentine can attest to this. I did not make this name up at all. It was someone else that didn't even end up playing because he got banned. But
Damn.
the cornfield was literally supposed to be a group for refugees, right? Or not? Let me rephrase that. That's not at all what the group was for. It was
It was a community.
yeah, it was
Dumbass.
supposed to be a friendly. It was supposed to be a friendly community, right?
Yeah.
We had our original leader, Tony Madness. I'd missed that fucking dude. He was a legend. He got banned a couple of days before the release because there was some stuff, but it ended up I ended up leading it, and then me and Chris were leading that shit. We like when I say because there's a lot of people that have said like, oh, I've had a big group before, and when they mean that, they mean like maybe 10, 15 people. I mean like me and Chris had like what I want to say around 30 fucking people in that group. It was not even funny.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
We were
That's a lot of fucking people.
yeah, and it was funny. The base that we had for it, it was so bad. Like it could not. We did not expect to get that many.
It was
people.
really small.
It was
we
so
didn't
small
expect to
for that many people.
we didn't
um,
expect to grow that much.
Yeah,
I built it based on what we had at that time.
So wait, how
And
many
I
people you
basically
said?
like 30 people.
like 30.
30
We
people?
were set.
Was that the final count, or is there like more like went on like that?
There was
many?
probably more than that, to be honest with you.
Probably, but there was so many. Like
There
when I
was
built
so many
initially the base that I built for the whole place, when I quote unquote expanded the base from the houses, we literally circled around 3 backyards and 2 houses in total, and we had some open space. We didn't think that we would grow that much. Like we thought, like oh, the cornfield with like 15 people, that's okay with us. But then it just exploded. People just started coming in, and we just grew so much. We didn't expect it, honestly.
There was this guy that we had in our group named Rahul. I don't know if you remember him, but the dude, oh my,
bro.
this guy was so fucking annoying. Like this guy, I don't even know what his character was, but every single time you'd see this guy, he would be saying, "Oh, my name's Rahul," or some shit like that. Like he would be speaking this weird. It was so annoying.
There's
Sounds like an Odinsaw character.
I find it that there's always that one annoying character in like any like popular
Bo.
group. 110%.
100%.
Actually, no. Wait, I liked Ichiwa more than I liked Bo.
Bo, we're not
I
even gonna get
remember
into.
Ichiwa, I'm pretty sure.
You were around for Ichiwa, yeah. He was early Delta. He was so early Delta days. Like he was back when Theo used to wear a fucking ballistic helmet. It was
No.
a black ballistic helmet.
Oh,
I don't remember if it was in the Delta, but I was in fucking Adamel in my fucking damn trader hub fucking place, right?
Don't even. Oh my god,
And-
that failure of a place, yeah.
Well, it was really. I don't know what happened to it, man. Ever
Dude,
like that,
bro, the person who fucking ran it stopped playing the game.
That is true. That is true. But no, not even that though. Like we were forced to move. That fucking Guts,
Oh yeah, y'all moved to Copa. I forgot
we were
about
forced to
that.
move because Guts' group. He came to Adamau and he was like, "Listen,
A Revenant.
fucking like the Revenant at that time." Yeah, he was like, "Listen, there's people who are around who are like bad and like will hurt you to get to us. So your only option is to like move with us." And I was like, okay, this is very strange. So I just went with the fucking group that was running the Adamau at the time. So like, fuck it, yeah, sure, why not? We went there. That's how we got to Copa and shit. And it's like, damn, fucking that whole fucking arc with like fucking Copa was like something. It was definitely something.
I have a question. How many characters did you play in total?
This
I can
iteration?
go check.
Or like,
Yeah, I can go check.
This iteration, I'd say about maybe 10.
How do you, bro?
Wait,
How do you
played
keep dying
10
so quick?
characters? Hold on, bro. What do you mean?
Like, bro, what do you keep dying from? Do you just get bored and just like
Is
kill
it-
your character?
Is it hunger? Is it bad luck? Is it the zombies? Is it?
I think it's because I get bored with the characters, so I just kill them off.
Oh,
Bro.
okay, that's fair. That's fair.
But some characters I do keep, like the Revenant guy. I forgot his name already. I was there for a while, and then I got killed in a forest.
Yeah, I remember you at the Revenant. So
Oh.
how did you die?
I went to Adam and I was like, damn, I kind of feel bad because these people are like, damn. So I was like, I admitted I was a Revenant, and then they were like, come with us. I was like, this is really sketchy. And I was like, I'm gonna get my car real quick. He's like, we're gonna go with you. I was like, this is not good. I was like, you know, fuck it. And then they held me up, put me in like a little box, kept me there for 30 minutes, something, I don't know how long. They drove me out to a forest near the oligarch little area, the little whatchamacallit,
Admore or the quarry?
the quarry.
Okay.
And the oligarchs didn't want me, so then they brought me to the forest and tried to execute me.
Slave.
The Olive Gardens. The Olive Gardens didn't want you.
Damn.
The oligarchs didn't want me, and so
Wait. I gotta ask. Did the Olive Gardens have breadsticks?
That's exactly what I said. I made that fucking joke. The first time I brought that up. That's the first thing I always asked. That was
I've never
cute.
had oligarchs, so I don't know how they taste or if they have any.
You don't have any, Coral.
Carl.
Don't have any breadsticks, Carl.
By the way, speaking of, okay, so I want to go into next iteration because like this iteration is pretty much to a close, and
Yeah.
we weren't really part of major events, to be quite honest with you. The like us in as a whole, like besides like I think it was the Revenants chasing us because I think Locust was a part of that because he left a literal grasshopper in our old base. So I was like, hey man, I've taken your 3 cars, goodbye. So okay, so I think I'm not going to talk about what we're going to do. That's under a big ass curtain.
That's under the radar. You know, we can't be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you gotta keep that shit on the low.
so what I kind of want from next iteration, something that like I've been thinking about for a couple of days now, is I like the UN involvement in this iteration. I thought that was kind of cool. So what I was thinking would be kind of even more rad is like how about we have like other countries get involved in the problem, like have like fucking Sweden just show up out of fucking nowhere and like
Oh gosh.
yeah, no like I'm just like thinking like that wouldn't be like too awful, like have like other countries have some sort of involvement in the issue and it adds like characters that are from different countries would just make sense, right?
Yeah,
Like-
China. Do
Oh,
China.
for
That
fuck's
would be
sake.
fucking insane.
You couldn't even we couldn't even I don't even think that would work. We
I
should-
almost said something really bad. Yeah, glad I didn't.
like honestly, like I don't know, because like the countries that we had involved last iteration was just Russia. It was strictly just Russia. I don't think any
Oh.
other countries were
What do you
involved.
mean? What?
Wait, were other countries involved in it?
There was I know for a fact that okay, so here's the thing that I learned actually. I learned this through habit because there are lore docs that you can find in game, right? And me personally, I didn't really know, like I didn't really care about what they were, but when I actually read one, the amount of lore that it has is actually fucking insane. Like I'm not going to say the one that we read, but it had, I believe it had something with the United States. Like there was, it's something. They were involved with something. I forgot what it was about, but the lore docs though that you can find, like the books that you find in game, those have a lot of lore. Like they have a shitload of lore.
So you're telling me if you find a piece of paper in the bunker and you pick it up, you can actually read it if you zoom into it.
A book. So no, okay. So the book. So for example, when me and Habit went into the bunker, I found a book, and you basically make a lore ticket, and you show them a screenshot of the book that you have, and they literally send you.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah,
that's pretty awesome.
It's really awesome. To be honest with you, it's really cool.
You know, I want to point out something completely irrelevant. I'm going back to the question that Gator asked me. What was your favorite RP moment? I'm going to go from a specific iteration. I'm not going to say that it's my favorite moment of all time, but I'm going to go back to 3.0, back when Alter came down the cornfield 40 deep.
Oh my god.
I'm going to leave it at that.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Valentine can also attest to this. So, basically, we had one of my guys was I'm trying to remember how this started. Okay, never mind. I know exactly how this started. So one of our guys was killed. And one of the last things that he said to us before he died, like he went out and died, was that he never goes out alone. Like he never does it. He promised us that like
he would never go out alone, yeah.
He always goes with someone.
That was his one rule.
Exactly. And he lived by that. Like
yeah, for a while he did.
Yeah. So basically, he was killed by Altar. The people in Altar were doing we're doing like these 50-50 type thing where like one side was a friendly community thing that they were doing, but on the other side was some creepy like cult type thing. I don't even know how to explain it.
It was like you show that you're good people, but you're really not behind the scenes, and you just go out and kill people or cause harm. So what it was, that person who said he never goes out alone trusted one of our guys, so said guys, that was a member, and went out for a loot run, and he never came back. So I took one of my guys and went up to Altar to investigate one night in the middle of the night. We pull up, go to between the towers, there was a campfire, and I find the guy there. I find the guy who he went out with, and I was like, yo, what happened to John? What happened to him? And he was like, I don't know. You know, we were out halfway, and he said he was going to go back home. And I was like, that's really weird because John said he never goes out alone. So do you really think you got me convinced that he left mid-loot run and went back home on his own? And he was like, yeah, dude, I don't know what you want me to tell you, but that's what happened. Not very convincing. I got pissed. I pulled out a gun. Everybody was sitting down and told me to leave, but I was obviously accusing him because I knew that something was wrong. My guy is like, let's just go, dude. It's nothing. He's probably telling the truth. I was like, no, he's not telling the truth. Next day, everybody gets on the game. We're doing our own thing in the community, and we just get this huge lag spike. Me and Josh are in the house fucking around.
One that spotted it too. Like out of all
we're fooling around in the house, and he's like, he goes to my character. He's like, Steve, look out the window now, and I just see a huge fucking crowd of people coming down from Vybor, that huge ass field. 40 fucking people coming down, like a huge fucking crowd you've never seen in your life. The lag was just unreal. Like you couldn't move, you couldn't do anything, you couldn't even move. And he was like, Steve, we're going to die today. I hope you know that they're not coming here to fuck around or tell stories or, ask for help. We're going to fucking die if, we don't play this right. And I was like, are you ready for this? And he was like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I'm not sure how this is going to go. So they pull up. Everybody set up around, like, on the street, even on some fucking houses. I don't know how they got on there till this day. But we're just sitting there. The leader comes up with his brother, and he was like, people of the cornfield, we need to talk. He comes out there, and he was like, one of your guys, well, one of your leaders came up to my place and threw out accusations that we're killing people. And he was like, we can do this one of both ways. We can do this a hard way. We can do this the easy way. Easy way is being Steve apologizing to me. Steve being me. 40 people was pretty intimidating. They were all set up. They obviously had the advantage. had the fucking explosives and the ammo, the manpower to wipe us out because we didn't have enough people. And I apologized. But before that, didn't something happen before that when they baited us into the woods and killed 2 of our guys?
Oh, yeah, so that was fucked. So
Before they came down with 40 deep.
I wasn't online for that, but
Yeah, you were.
No, I wasn't. I was not online for that. I know that for 100% fact because I woke up later that day and you guys told me about it. But basically, anyways, what happened was Rahul.
I was there.
Yeah, you were there. Michael. Oh my God, Michael! I fucking missed that dude. And a couple of other guys. The altar people, when they were doing their bad shit, whatever they were doing, they were baiting shots. Like they were shooting at us. And obviously, when you get shot at in DayZ, you can easily tell where it's coming from, depending on your headset and stuff like that. It's not hard. Like it's really, really simple. So our guys, like I said, we had some good fucking PvPers on our group. We had some pretty good guys.
Yeah,
so
we did.
They went over there. They didn't give a fuck. They went towards the shots. And in the forest, because I remember there was a clip about this. They were the people in the ghillies. There's people in ghillies everywhere in the fucking tree line.
Different clothing too, different voices.
Yeah, they were getting ready to hold us up. Our guys, they didn't give 2 fucks, and they shot back, and it was basically a full-on gunfight.
It was a very weird moment because I remember sitting there and just chilling with my guys. I heard shots.
Hold up, there's someone.
We got
Yeah,
another one.
Tyler.
Dynamic Gaming, welcome.
Oh my God, my boy.
Hello.
What up, Tyler?
Hey, Tyler and Silas, I guess.
Huh?
Yeah.
Just call me Dynamic.
Dynamic, okay. All right.
I'm gonna call you bitch.
Hey.
Damn. How are you today?
Damn, that's fucked up, yo. Damn. You gonna let him say that to you?
That's good. Odin, so I didn't ask you yet. What was your favorite RP moment?
Oh, please be the bean situation.
I wouldn't say it's my favorite moment. For me, I said I don't think that's my favorite RP moment, but for me, I think it might be like the oligarchs sieging on Copa Prison. that was really fun. I enjoyed that. And then Guts, and some.
Hold on. Was it our Death Siege or was it like a different siege a long time ago?
It was okay. It was the Revenants, right? I was with the Revenants at this time, and we killed
Different one.
I forgot his name. Fuck.
Artyom?
Artyom, yeah, Artyom.
Oh my.
And then, yeah, that shit was fucking crazy too. God, the Revenant was like such a good time, because
the Revenant were silly little guys. They were doing a lot of tomfoolery, to be honest. They were doing a lot of tomfoolery, bro. Like Locust killing Dynamic.
That was fun.
Oh my god! And then giving himself up 15 minutes later.
Yeah, we don't got to get into Dynamic's death. We can pass that on.
That's a good way to bring him into the conversation.
What happened to you, bro? Who hurt you, man?
Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Yeah.
Who did it?
Locust put a gun to the back of my head. Shot.
Pull the trigger.
Yeah.
How's he getting killed in your?
By the way, I want to mention. I don't know who was y'all's favorite character that wasn't part of our group's consideration. I think mine was probably Zakar, honestly, unironically.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna hold you, man. I was not interested in this fucking iteration. I hardly ever fucking played it. I guess favorite character would probably be, I don't know, probably Guts' character, the one who did the
I would say Cloak. I would say Cloak too.
Cloak, yeah.
I think Zakar and for me, Zakar and Locust are probably my favorites, hands down.
Locust. I liked. Yeah, no, honestly, Cloak would probably.
There was a few interesting characters. Like I really liked Cloak. I really liked what was that guy in Haven? The guy that was cleaning up people. That was played by Spectre.
Elias.
Oh, Elias.
Yeah, Elias was a really interesting character I liked.
I loved Elias, dude. He was a G.
Elias was a really good one. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, Zakar was good too.
I think Zakar had a really good dynamic going for him. I think he plays those kind of characters really solid from what I've seen. Like the old grizzled veteran type of deal where like they've been through so much shit at this point that like it's not surprising that like they're like have a target on their head. As much as as Theo hated him, I think Arthur was a pretty solid character as well. I think Arthur Barnes is pretty up there in my favorites. I think he was a very good villain for a really good arc for Theo and Ivan and like everybody else. I think he played a really good villain. Never gonna forget how I had a Viga to the back of Arthur's head and I just hear Valentine say, "Bye-bye, Arthur." I almost shit myself. That was so funny. He just says, "Bye-bye, Arthur." Before I even pull the trigger, by the way. This is like a solid like 30 seconds before I pull the trigger. Valentine's just like, "Bye-bye, Arthur." And I'm like,
Yo, listen, Valentine isn't, Valentine, what's your favorite RP moment, man?
Yeah, man.
My
I
favorite.
really want to know this. He's
Hold
gonna
on.
say one.
First, I got it. That's second. First, I gotta explain the Arthur situation. I have been in so many holdups, either being the person being held up or doing the holding up. That
Cannibal food.
Yeah, true. I am cannibal food. I'm a cannibal magnet. I don't play around with the people I'm holding up. So when they start talking shit and they start getting a little aggressive, that's just
To be fair,
you gotta die.
that was a really good moment though. You gotta say that was pretty fucking good. Like that
when I told him that the Delta was not built by him, it was built by us. That he didn't do anything. He sat on his ass and didn't do anything. Which that wasn't towards the person. That's towards the character. Arthur
didn't really do anything.
We made that place.
To be quite frank, Theo kind of led the entire thing. To be real, he made a lot of the major decisions that happened for the most part. He was the person who you'd go to if you need something. 9 has a 10. I would say fuck off, especially when people ask me, exclusively Dynamic Gaming. Hey Theo, can I have some Petra? Can I have some Petra, bro? I want to see some Petra,
This
bro.
man was sick for fucking weeks and
Dude,
weeks.
For weeks.
I was. It was
Plague.
Dude, like, bro, I literally was gonna call it the Tyler virus at one point.
Yeah.
Like it was in the Tyler, like, bro, like once you were in like 5 feet from Tyler, bro, he'd just get you sick, bro, and you're just like, oh my god, like, I think like when we killed Arthur, and I think when Valentine announced it on the radio that Arthur Barnes was dead and that the Delta were no longer, I think that was a shiver me timbers kind of thing. Like that was really fucking good.
At that point, we believed that Arthur was the main source of the problems. That everything going wrong in the Delta's situation,
which it wasn't.
It wasn't at all.
No, it was just because we existed.
They didn't like us because we just were there.
Yeah, we so for reference, Gator, when we killed, and for the other special guest here who wasn't here for this at all. So let's go back a little bit. So I joined the Delta back when it was like just him, Winston, and Maxine and Archie. A few other people ended up joining later on down the road. And Theo started to realize that Arthur was not a very good leader. That he was getting us all into a lot of trouble that we shouldn't really been in. We fucked with the oligarchs and the Revenants at the same time, and they both didn't like us very much.
Well, that's not good.
So therefore, Theo started to really start to like, Arthur disappeared. He left for a long time and never came back. Archie still had in contact with him, and Archie, we lured Arthur into a trap. So based on Arthur's personality and what we realized over time was that Arthur was just a really awful person, like only was very selfish and only really cared about like being kitted out, like just having weapons and having ammo. So we said that I don't know who we said was the guns dealer. I think it was Alex at the time was the guns dealer. Maybe
It was gonna be me and Ivan.
I have something to say
Okay.
about that
Dealers.
before you go on. I hate people who are just like, oh, I only care about fucking loot. I just want to have the fucking best fucking shit. Bro, those people are just fucking cringe,
Well,
man.
the thing is that like if it Arthur's character, because he wanted the Delta to be scary. That was what he wanted. So we lured him in with a guns deal, like trade thing, which wasn't true, by the way. So we all got him out in the open, and I just remember, man, it's awfully windy today, and then you just hear someone say, "Arthur, put your hands up," and we walk him over to a house. And we're just like, I get in full, like I'm in full in character in this position. I'm like fucking shouting at Arthur, telling him he's useless. He hasn't done anything helpful to anybody. He's screwed us all over, and everything like that. And then I just took a deep breath and a long sigh. And I just told Arthur, I was like, today's where you die. And I pointed my Viga at him, and I just hear Alex in the background say, "Bye bye, Arthur." And then I don't know, what did Arthur say before he died? He said something before he died, before I shot at. Oh yeah, he also called us all boyfriends. It was really funny too. So he said burn in hell, and I just popped him in the back of the head. And then at that point, we thought that solved the problem. It didn't. The oligarchs
if anything, it created more.
I don't know. I don't think anybody really cared about Arthur, to be quite honest with you.
Some members of the Delta just didn't trust us anymore. Some members were a lot more aggressive. I guess he'll
Mac to be specific. No. Well, she did, and so she tried to kill Theo, unironically. She tried to lure him out by himself because him and Max started to become really close during the Delta days. She tried luring him out to the woods by himself. Just her and him to talk, and he just was not having it. And after that, she stormed out, left, and then he learned that she died. She killed herself. At that point, Theo was he was so numb to the fact of what's going on that he kind of just stopped caring.
All right, boys, I'm gonna have to. My bad for cutting you off, but I'm gonna have to go. I'll see you guys in the next one.
All right, peace out.
See you, man.
Peace out, boys.
Thanks for coming on.
Nice meeting you. Take it easy.
Tuna.
And so, but before I'll cut it short here. As Tyler's character found out, I hated him. OOC, which is not true. Your character kept getting me sick, and I hated that. Also, want to mention, I don't know. Tyler was I don't know, man. I haven't seen the new character you played yet, so I have no idea like what you were like outside of that. So that's all I knew was the guy who asking me for Tetra like every second of the day, and always sick, and picked the ugliest player model known to man. And every time I just looked at your stupid face, I wanted to shoot you in the head with a deagle. Bro, you chose the ugliest player model. I don't know why you chose that one. Dude, why did you choose that?
Like that player model, man.
I just chose it, man. I didn't even think. I just chose a guy.
Okay, so what I was saying earlier about the next iteration, because I prefer to talk about that honestly, because I think that's the most important thing. Yeah. 'Cause I'm ready for it.
I think
let's hope Odin. Odin, can we give you a rule where you can't make more than 5 characters? Can you just at least stick with one?
He's displaying a challenge to you right now. You can't make more than 5 characters.
Yeah, just have one live past like 2 months.
It's your fucking Mr. Beast challenge, bro. You only
yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry. I'll give you Mr. Beast burger if you do it.
with extra cheese.
Oh
yeah, absolutely. Damn. Yeah, I'm pimping you out real good, sister. I'm about to. Of course.
Okay.
So, because we have a mod here, so I mean, we can get our not like all of our answers or our questions answered.
Yeah, Josh, I gotta ask you the hard question here, man. Why the fuck did my character get killed, man?
What'd you say?
Nothing.
What was the question?
Fucking never mind.
Was it that?
You've already ruined the bit, man. You've already ruined the bit.
Bro,
fuck you.
You fucked the bit, man.
Bro was in his own world.
Yo, start over. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's the time this past.
Hey, we have
No, bro, it's ruined, bro. It's just
I heard part of it. It was like, why the
bro,
fuck
you
did my
fumbled the
character get
bag.
killed or some shit?
Yeah, you fumbled the bag.
Are you talking about
Okay.
Clyde and like what happened with that?
I mean, yeah, it was just a joke, but it was just like, obviously you don't know anything because you weren't in the fucking ticket, right? But
I mean, it's
you're a
pretty
mod,
self-explanatory. Where you can't bring back recycled characters. There's nothing else to it.
fucking bullshit though, man. He died
This
2
is
years
the
ago.
debate. The debate begins.
Listen, I don't know what you want me to do about that.
No. We ain't debating shit because it is done and over with. I do not want to hear it.
The debate is
I'm
here.
I agree.
just saying. I just want to say, I think it was a bit bullshit because he died 2 fucking years ago. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, I think that's all I'm gonna say. It's all.
Okay.
Fucking.
Okay.
I see, Valentine, favorite RP moment. You didn't answer that. Go ahead.
Yeah, you did.
Oh yeah.
He actually did.
Oh, favorite
Favorite
RP
RP
moment?
Yeah.
Hold on, keep going with questions. I gotta deal with something.
All right. So
This
okay.
motherfucker.
So honestly, like the thing is, bro, is that like I just want to know what kind of shit you guys want from, like, me personally, I just want like more countries to be involved with the situation besides just the U.S. Like I would prefer if we got like countries that aren't exactly well known. Like I don't want to say well known, but like you get what I mean. Like not super
What about
powered.
what about like Czechoslovakia, something like that?
That is exactly where Chinaris take place.
I'm more
It's
impressed
Czech
that you
Republic.
got that like first try. You said that completely like fluent and everything.
Czechoslovakia.
First fucking try.
I'm an English major, bro. It's my job.
I'm gonna.
Goodness.
Oh fucking Jesus! Anyways, I'm gonna say this. And Lek, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I hate fucking prologues. I fucking despise them. I can't handle them.
No,
I actually
me
like
too.
prologues.
I played one
Wait.
prologue, and it was just
Man
people
is in the
robbing each other.
minority.
It was just people robbing people. That's literally all prologue was last iteration.
Yeah, but it's
People
set-
were-
but
Welcome
it's-
to
it's-
America.
It's setting up the story though, which is
No,
what
it was not.
that's what
No,
it's
no, no.
supposed to do. That's what
Yeah.
a prologue is
I do
intended
agree
to
with
do.
Gator. Yeah, I do agree with Gator. It does set up the story. I just don't personally like. I like the idea of it. Don't get me wrong.
Okay,
I just
hold
I
on.
don't like it. That's just me.
How is people just robbing each other, setting up the story?
That's not it. But like, you have
Yeah.
to look at the shit that happens in the prologue, not just like.
Nah, bro.
Like, what
all
happens
I
to new
remember is people
characters?
just. I
'Cause-
got, dude. I remember very, very vividly. All I know is that people were just getting fucking robbed left, right. That's all I could remember.
Yeah,
yeah,
if you're
but,
gonna
like,
have
I
a
just-
prologue,
I
you
know
gotta
a
make
person-
that shit good.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
that's a given. If you're doing a prologue, you got to make it fucking good, and like you have to like
I-
actually make it make sense, right? But like I
I
remember
want the
times where like I
prologue,
just
like-
walk up to like the store or whatever, right? And I'm walking up to like this the general store that was in what was it? Not Tarnow. It was the fucking one before that. That town.
Grabbing.
Wait.
Grab it.
Grabbing, you mean?
The fucking I walk up to that store and I just hear people like bickering about the things that are like happening like between like the two armies or whatever. Like you got like one fucking
Oh,
person,
right,
like,
yeah.
like shouting at this other person who are like supporting like the one of the other militaries, and then it's I like that shit. I like the bickering. I like the arguments. You know what I mean? Like, I like the
Yeah, it's
Like
good for lore.
it's story building there.
That's like the thing is like I don't know, like I just think prologue should be shorter, like
Oh, 100%.
not even a month.
Yeah,
agree with that.
Like,
yeah,
yeah.
Give it like
that's fair.
give it like 2 weeks, bro, or maybe 3 at the most. Honestly, 2 weeks. Just give it 2 weeks of people just like just setting up the story. Like, hey, here's what's happening in the story right now. Here's all the lore events. Like, have like a little mini event that happens, or like a big event before the iteration drops, like of just like chaos or some shit. I don't know. Like me personally, I would just like
KOS.
if like I would just like it. Oh my god, I would just like if we had different types of countries besides just the U.S. and Russia. That's it. That's a request.
Yeah,
A request I would like to see. Like I don't know. Like I know it's like it's not exactly like a interesting thing to implement because like most countries just have different uniforms and things like that. But you can like RP it out like I did with Theo, where I had Theo wear the black tactical shirt and he had like a German patch on it. Like I RP'd that out. You can actually do that.
Yeah.
But like what I'm saying is that I like, so for instance, like let's say hypothetically speaking, we go to a zombie like an apocalypse next iteration, right? That's what people have been, like wanting.
Fucking hope
Okay.
so. I hope to
So-
God that was the
Yeah.
worst
Let's
part
say
of this
Russia
iteration.
concocting some like devious shit, right? Like, how about you have like other countries just not stand for that shit and like send troops to go fight or send troops to go deal with the problem? Like have the UN actually do something.
Besides just like,
Yeah.
oh well, we're gonna go deal with the problem in Russia, but like send like
But see,
like you know what I mean? Like
I have a counter to that, Theo. People are idiots. So
yeah.
here's the thing. That's a very logical take to have, but people
Right.
are idiots and they just want to rebel against order or anything like that or the military. They'll find some way somehow to beef with the military, and then the military will eventually get wiped out. That's just always what happens.
The only military. Okay, so when we were RPing that event that we went to, where we were sent into the radiation zones to go, like, I guess, clean it up or whatever, right? We were sent to go do that. Okay, I had Theo not like the UN for obvious reasons for his country because he's German. So you get where I'm going with that.
Yeah.
So I had him not like the UN. Does not mean that every character I play is going to like the UN and not like the UN. It means that I wanted to give him some depth to his characters as to why he doesn't like them. He would say several times, "Why didn't they help out sooner? Like, why haven't they done anything besides just send like the occasional battalion to come deal with a radiation problem, sending an actual task force to come deal with it? Like, what you could do is just have for instance, like, let's say like I said, like Russia's cooking up some devious shit, right? And then other countries just get wind of that, and then let's say the U.S. sends people, or Sweden sends people, or fucking Denmark sends people. Like, you could just have other countries send other groups, so you could have other people playing different types of races or different types of nationalities, so we have a little bit of a mix going on.
Yeah.
Because I don't get me wrong, I love Russian characters, but they are so fucking boring after a while.
They can be overdone.
Yeah. I want that's why I played different. Okay, so the characters that I played this iteration was Theodore, who was German. I played Camille, who was what was she? God, what was she? I think she was Danish.
Ooh.
No, she was from I think she's American. I don't fucking remember. And then I'm playing Cherno right now, and Cherno's American. She's a CIA agent. But if you do the characters well, if you do the different nationalities well, it can work. I just want more diversity.
That's
just come on, man. Add a little bit more spice to the season. Make it if I meet some random Swedish guys, oh, I'm Swedish. That'd be fucking funny, and it'd be great.
That would be funny.
You know what I mean?
Does anyone here disagree with Theo's take, or does anyone have to add anything onto that? Or
I think that I like Theo's point, but you got to understand there are a lot of people that can't do different accents. It's a very rare thing. I'm not trying to brag. I can do a lot of different accents. I can. It's I've learned more while playing different characters, but most people are just because I don't remember his name, but I talked to someone about this actually about how he wanted to try and play a different country character. I want to say it was maybe a Polish or a French character. I don't remember exactly which one, but he didn't end up doing it because he can't do the accent.
That's why I did a loophole for that. I did a loophole for that where I just had the character be that nationality, but not speak have the accent. For instance, Theo is German American. He could speak German. He just was not didn't have back as a Deutsch. He didn't have the accent. So that's why that's a loophole you could do. I understand where you're coming from, but I think it can be done if you just know how to do it, and you just have them be oh, they're Danish American, they're Swedish American, or they're just straight Swedish and do a Swedish accent. You know what I mean? It's a possibility.
I think when I did RP the last time I did RP, I had a Russian American character that went to America and then came back to Russia to see family and shit, and that was a whole thing. It was pretty cool.
That's fun, except I don't know. I just would like more diversity with next iteration. I'm excited to see what they're cooking up in the lore team right now. That's what I'm excited to see. But from what I've noticed, I just want a little bit more diversity in characters and for people to stop playing fucking. If I run into one more goddamn Marsox themed character. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Can we get into this real quick? We had to get into this. You brought it up. We have to get into this with Chris, man. We have to. Yeah,
No, it's not okay. It's not just okay. I'm not blaming Chris right now. I'm just saying if I run into one more goddamn American military motherfucker, I'm gonna lose my mind. Stop playing American characters. Stop it. Stop playing American military. I do not want to hear it.
Yeah, American military is kind of generic.
I'm a Marine. I work on I'm a Marine. I'm part of the fucking. I don't know. God, dude, play the Navy, bro. I haven't run into a Navy.
Part of the Air Force 7.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, Navy. Nah, we don't do. Nah, that's no, we don't do that.
At least you could do a Ranger. Rangers are cool. Do a Ranger.
That's what Chris is doing right now. He's a fucking war criminal. He's a Ranger. I'm like, all right.
Oh, lame.
But I guess to answer your question, Theo, what would you want to see in the next iteration?
Well, sorry, go ahead.
I guess my thing would probably be to put fucking zombies everywhere, not just in fucking damn zones.
If zombies are everywhere, ammo gets used more often.
Whoever invented that idea or brought that idea up needs to be smacked in the back of the head. All right, I'm just saying. Like,
listen. What, bro? The problem. Okay, I thought it was cool as shit. It was dope. But the thing is, bro, is that ammo never got used. People were too scared to go to the zones, bro. Like, either they didn't have the NBC gear to do it, or they didn't want to. And ammo was so scarce sometimes because ammo wasn't being put into a loot pool. Also, by the way, if one more person complains about the loot being bad, lol, go find some.
That's what I'm saying. Like, people who fucking complain about loot and shit need to literally shut the fuck up. Please just shut the fuck up.
It's getting nerfed because of it, bro. Like, they keep nerfing the loot pool because but Jimmy and John have like 3M39 grenade launchers or whatever, and I'm like, bro, they went and found them probably. Like,
dude, like, this group has better loot than me. I need you to up the spawn so I can have the same loot they have. Shut the fuck up, man.
Or do what I do, just steal shit. Like, bro, that easy.
Like, bro, literally, like, again, those type of people need to smack the back of the head and just ask, what the fuck are you complaining about? Just shut the fuck up, play the damn game. They have shit like anybody else has, alright? You can go find it yourself. It's not fucking hard, man.
Yeah, it's not hard to go loot. Like, it's really not.
But I will say, some zones do not have the best loot, I will say. The zones I've been to are Glinska Air Base, and Radunin. I found more Tetra in Glinska Air Base than I found in anywhere else. It would have made Dynamic's character like lose it. Like, he would have lost his mind. Like he would have been never sick ever again. So like, so honestly, I think it's just like, you gotta go out and loot, man. Like, you just gotta go out and loot.
Yeah.
I like finding gear. Like, I like finding when gear is damaged. Because if gear is damaged, it gives me a reason to use sewing kits and duct tape and things like that.
Yeah.
And then therefore it gives the sewing kits and duct tape time to respawn in the loot pool. Huh?
Sewing tape? Is that what you said?
Sewing tape.
Sewing tape. Yes.
Sewing tape. What the
sewing
fuck?
tape?
I had no
issue.
issue.
Sewing tape.
Yo,
I had no issue with this season in terms of loot.
Yeah, no,
albeit, I do think that the lack of American weapons was kind of cringe. But that's okay.
Yeah, but you don't understand where
I
it makes sense though. It makes sense because of the lore. It makes sense.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. I not find a single MP5 all season. I'm just saying. Oh man.
Oh, speaking of like fucking. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna bring up like another character complaint that me and Gator were talking about the other day. It was like self inserts, and that's so like self inserts can be very dumb.
People who fucking just bring themselves into the character are just fucking cringe as fuck. I've noticed that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
talking like. What do you mean?
Like the same, like this, like bro. I've ran into like fucking 5 people, right, who act the same way. who don't.
What he means by self-insert characters, Josh, is like people who just play they have a different name for a character, but they're just playing themselves in a sense. Like they're
fuck
not
that.
they're not.
No,
Yeah.
fuck that shit. No, fuck that. No.
Yeah.
When I played Theo, Dynamic did not like me based on Theo's character. At
yeah,
all.
I thought that was actually him.
No, bro. Theo's an ass. He was not a good
Yeah.
person. The reason why he was an ass was because he literally was starting to like lose a like parts of himself because he was like he just didn't know what the fuck to do. He stressed out all the time. Like Ivan was dying, so he's losing his best friend. Like Bird was always under fucking like we literally lost her like 3 times during the entire situation. Like Flores got captured, Tyler died. Like
Yep.
dude was losing his mind, man. Like he
Ivan
had
blamed
every right.
himself for Tyler's death. Sorry,
Yeah,
that was-
like dude, bro, we were losing our minds basically. Like I had to play a whole different ass person, and nobody liked Theo basically because he was like he literally was just like wasn't himself anymore. And so like I like people who can like convey emotions well as like also like okay. As much as I did not like it, I've got to give Mother credit when she played Stevie and cried the entire fucking time. I will say that was really well done, and even though I got really annoyed about it, it was still fucking great. She did not stop crying for 15 goddamn minutes.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, that's intense. That's fucking
When
intense.
people start that, I start feeling bad because, like, did I do something wrong, bro? Because I feel like I did something wrong, and it's
Wait,
like
wait, did she do that to you too?
I remember. I think it was one of her characters crying or something. I don't know.
No, I like, and then, dude. By the way, the way that she got out of that was bullshit. Fuck Anton's character, on God. Anyways, so we literally made her cry because okay, someone threatened to take a battery charger and jumper cables and shock her to death, basically.
Oh my god.
Like,
Damn.
No wonder she was crying
Oh
for
my
15
God.
fucking minutes.
dude, Josh, who was that? Who threatened to like jumper cable her? Who threatened to? I don't know who
Some
it was.
GTA 5 shit, like fucking. Oh
Wasn't
my god.
this? No. Wasn't okay. Here's the thing that aggravated me. Anton was making so many threats. Was like talking about beating her up and shit, and then he just like let her go. Like I don't understand that. I don't know who said that though. I know what you're talking about though. I don't know.
Someone threatened to take jumper cables to
Yeah,
Stevie
it was pretty
and
bad.
like straight up, like electrocute her. I think she also got threatened to be waterboarded as well at one point. I don't
Oh
know.
my god.
Yeah.
What is waterboarded? What does that mean?
Oh, so you take a cloth and you put it on their face and then you dunk them in water. That's waterboarding.
Oh yeah, and Theo kept making fun of her drug addiction. That also made her cry as well.
Oh my god.
I kept making fun of her coding addiction. I'm like, damn, bro, you're relying more on coding than you are anything else. Oh my god, I said one thing that was really fucked up, and she started crying really bad because I said it. I forgot what it was. I think I said coding can't fix this shit, bro, and she just started fucking. She lost it, bro.
Coding can't fix this shit.
Like, dude, it was great. I loved every minute of it. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. There are some people who played really good characters who I just like. Titus, dude, fucking Titus is a good one too. I love every character Numizzle plays. Every single one. He plays like, dude. Last iteration, he played a really good like. I wasn't really there for a huge part of it, but apparently he played like a really cool school teacher or something like that.
Please,
And it was really badass. Yeah,
What?
Numizzle, he played a school teacher last iteration, I think.
What the-
It was kind of dope. I think he's a history teacher or something. And like, dude, those kind of characters, bro. Give me some Negans next iteration. Give me like an actual like not a copy paste Negan, but give me a Negan type. No, you're not. Give me a Negan type character. Oh, Odin,
Yeah.
if you can make it past like the first couple of weeks, I'll be surprised.
You're asking for a bunch of Negans.
Negan type character is probably.
Yeah,
No,
you're asking for a bunch of people to play a certain character. You know like I know
bro.
hold on. I know what you mean. You want somebody big and bad. I promise you, once it happens and once there's like 12 people doing that, you're not gonna want it anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Me and Val don't understand that. best.
I've gone through that firsthand. 3
Yeah.
different goddamn seasons. I promise you, it's not as glorious as you think it is.
Yo,
Dude,
Gabriel.
Give me at least 3 would be okay. I think
Hey, Gator.
3 Negans?
Hey, Gator.
Yeah, give me 3 Negans. Fuck it, and they can all fight
Gator.
amongst.
What?
That'd
Gator,
be
Josh has a
cool.
question. Josh
I
has a question.
guess. That's fair.
Who has a question?
Gator, Gator.
Yes,
What's your favorite character or RP moment or people you've RP'd with?
My favorite
Something like
character moment?
Yeah.
Damn, I have a couple, bro. It's not even like a moment. It's just like I don't know. I really like the Lonely Roads fucking like Devil's Castle arc. That was a really whole fucking like good thing. A very select few people remember that or were there for that, I guess, that are here. I think you were there, Josh, for a little bit of it. I'm not sure.
Lonely Roads?
Well, yeah, Lonely Roads Devil's Castle.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That
I
would
was there for that
fucking
too.
remind me of that, man. That was
Those were the fucking good old days.
it was alright.
I guess
They were-
I guess favorite character moment would probably be another one of my characters, Alex, where he finally had to fucking kill somebody, because that was just like a major fucking moment for him, because he never had killed anybody before that. And I have a clip of it somewhere on my YouTube channel, and he's just like basically this dude who was like acting really friendly and shit. He was like getting a drink of water. My character was, and the fucking dude pulled out a gun and was like, "Don't do anything, don't move or whatever, and or I'll kill you or whatever." And I was like, "Well, why?" And he's like, "Well, he had a pistol or whatever, right?" So I was like, "Fuck it, I have a fucking gun." You know what I mean? I had like actual. I remember what I had. I think I had a shotgun or whatever. Like, fuck that. I'm not gonna let this motherfucker kill me. So like, I pulled out a
Yeah,
fucking
he should have
shotgun.
disarmed you or something.
I had a shotgun, right? And I fucking like started
Yeah.
firing at his bitch ass. It was like a whole fucking like exchange. I was shitty at fucking PvP at that time, so I fucking missed all my shots, and it was like really fucking stressful. And you could like hear me breathing and shit. It was really fucking bad. But fucking dude ran away, and he had the crazy thing was that this guy could have actually tried to kill me. Like he could have killed me easily because he had a fucking M4 on his body. And he never fucking used it.
Yeah, he fucked up.
He pulled out a
up.
revolver, and he held me up with the revolver, and he never like pulled out his M4. I was very confused, and I managed to kill him because he came at me with a fucking like bat or a fucking machete or something, and I fucking blasted him with a fucking shotgun.
He must have had no ammo.
No, he had ammo for the fucking thing. He had a full fucking clip for it, in the gun.
Oh, wow! What the fuck?
And
Wow.
but yeah, I think that's my favorite moment because like, that was like the first time my character that's like character progression, right? That's like I like to tell like a
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, like that is like the first time he ever had to like drop somebody.
I think my favorite character arcs that I enjoy the most from other characters is when their group dies, right? And they just become a husk. Like I just they aren't even a person anymore. Like they're just a husk.
Yeah.
Like that those arcs were like they just lose all of who they were because they lost some like important people. That's what I was hoping that like Ivan could have been at one point if he didn't die, if Chris didn't pull out a bridge with no cover. Anyway, so what could have happened to Ivan? There could have been so much potential of him just being a husk of a man. Like there just is no more Ivan. Like he's just like a guy who's just living.
yeah.
Like those character arcs are great. I love characters who went from like the happy, cheery selves that they were to like just they aren't who they were anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
They're
Like
just
the
Like-
the Wojaks.
yeah, like they like I don't know. That's kind of like the direction I was taking Theo for a bit, and then I realized it wasn't really really proper for his character, and I was gonna make him like just straight up just like he just wasn't who he was anymore.
Yeah.
He was going through a Tharther arc for a bit. That's what they called it. They called it Tharther. He was becoming Arthur for a bit. He stopped after Ivan smacked some sense into him, literally, and like not even kidding, punched the dude like in the face.
Oh yeah.
Almost broke Theo's nose. But yeah, he I don't know, like. Next iteration is gonna be fun, dude. We were cooking up something good. I am excited for the most part. I want to see who the fuck like. I want to see who the fuck's like what people bring next season. I'm excited, dude. Like I want to see some good shit. I want to see some genuinely good moments. I want to like this would be my favorite character of all time. I want it to top Theo, and that's a large task. That would be hard.
Somebody, speaking of like Negan and like leader characters, somebody should do like a Dutch Vanderland or some shit. Like fucking just this corrupted ass leader. Yeah.
We need money, Arthur. We need to get out of this country,
Arthur.
We
We need
to go to
nails,
Tahiti.
Arthur.
What the
We
fuck?
nailed
Get off the goddamn train, Arthur.
We need
We
nails,
gotta
Arthur.
go
We
to
need nails.
Nails, bro. It's like a
Need
currency, dude.
ammo, Arthur.
Oh my lord.
What have we
Arthur,
started?
Arthur, we need nails. We need texture, Arthur. We ain't got none.
We're all
Nails,
sick,
Arthur.
Arthur. We're all sick.
Arthur.
Arthur, we're all sick. We
We
need
need
medicine,
some money.
Arthur,
Arthur, I
Tyler's
have a
again.
plan.
Arthur,
So
Tyler's
I think
again.
this will be like the last RP related question. But what was your all's most cringe RP moment?
Oh my fucking
Cringe?
god!
There
Oh
were so
my
many. There are so many.
Here we go.
god!
This will be
There
like the
are
last
so
RP
many.
question, and we'll move on to like other topics and shit.
Bro, listen,
Go
man.
ahead, Josh. You go first.
Yeah, you go first, bro. I'm not even. Yeah, you go first.
In my opinion, the most cringe is the Red Cross. That guy was boring as fuck.
Yeah.
Genuinely one of the most boring characters I've ever. No, he was so bad. I like. He literally like didn't even like. Okay, so I understand that we were breaking rules and shit, but like he could have made it so much better instead of yep, yeah, yep, like, bro, the entire time, bro. Like, dude, I have a clip of it. I have the clip of the entire interaction. Like, it was so lame, bro. Like, there was that happened. I think was like, there were some other ones that like, when Maxine had a fucking hissy fit in the piano building. Like, that was pretty.
I was
fucking
gonna
fucked
say
up.
that. Oh my god.
That
Green
was
Dagger?
pretty bad.
Oh fucking yes, that was the best moment.
Dude, that was so bad, bro.
I
It was like she like had a whole mental breakdown, and I think Valentine messaged me afterward and was like he was like ready to just not play at all the rest of the night.
Wait,
I'm not
really?
even kidding.
Wait, hold on. What
Yeah.
happened?
Hold on.
Dude,
Let's go into this. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Theo had reached out to an old Delta member named Maxine. She had come to the base, and we had finally told her this is where we're living. You know, it's safe here. You know, and the people aren't hunting us down anymore. We're going by different names. You need to do that. She didn't like that, and decided to throw a pissy fit because she learned A, that Arthur was killed by Theo, and B, we were all okay with it. The reason we were okay with it, because he was an asshole and we didn't like him. She threw a fucking giant fit, and it didn't seem like in character. I don't know if it was just like,
I'm not like I'm everything that I'm saying is not ragging on the person themselves. It is ragging on the people that the people that they play. It was just not good. Like it just was not like I wasn't like the tantrum felt like I was talking to a 12-year-old. Like genuinely.
Characters sometimes, like when you're playing a character and when you get into a situation where it's so tense, like your emotions take over. You're not thinking with your head, you're thinking with your emotions. That's you. That's not your RP character, that's you. And I think that's what happened, was that she just was honestly so upset that we were like moving on, we were all okay with it, that she just let her emotion get to her. That maybe that was just character, and if it was, bravo for acting. But I still think it was just not like appropriate, because she was like throwing a fucking giant tantrum, saying this place is shit, talking shit about us and our leader was like, if you're gonna do that, you can fucking leave. And if you're gonna if you're gonna continue staying here, we're gonna hold you up.
How they could have made that better, in my opinion, this is a constructive criticism thing, is like you could have like just like been like, why are you all okay with this? Like, you killed a man. Like you did it. Like, all of you watched Theo do it, and you just let him, and you didn't stop him. You didn't like, no remorse, nothing. You guys aren't sad or angry about it. You guys just let it happen. See, that like could have been, you could have went so far with that.
And like,
it could have gone into way better RP, like a lot better story. It could have branched off into something way better. But
she could have made she could have had a genuine she could have punched Theo if she wanted to. Like Theo's been punched so many times because of his actions. He was so used to like Ivan just like mollywopping him because of his decisions.
And that would have set up like a good story, like a divide in between Maxine and Theo, and that would have set up
their relationship. Yeah, their
but
relationship branching off and no longer being a thing.
She threw a tantrum and got kicked out of a base and sat in front of the base and complained for about 10 minutes. And then when she finally left, I sat in base and realized, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna play for the rest of the day.
Yeah, and then she
that
came
took
back.
all my energy.
By the way, so there was a moment in that where I absolutely screamed at her. She actually DM'd me. Well, not DM'd me. Ever since that shit situation, I remember when every time I posted journals with Ivan, she would always give me hate emojis. And I remember when I DM'd her about it and all that to like try and figure out, she was really mad about the yelling shit. And I think it's a thing with RP that people have to be very careful of. And I'll fucking call myself out right there. Valentine can attest to this. There are some times where I get so pissed off that I'll absolutely just lose my fucking shit and scream at them. And it sounds so serious that to the point where they're thinking I'm doing an OOC. I'm not doing an OOC. I think that's something that like in RP people just need to really be like careful of, because people do take emotions like, very seriously.
Yeah.
Some people like get angry easily and stuff like that.
People
I
just
think
need
that,
to
and I think that
people need to understand that you're playing a character, right?
Yeah.
Like
I
you're
think
not,
Ricky.
like-
They were talking.
Go ahead.
They were talking about this at the stage actually.
Yeah.
Ricky said that like once you log in, once you're logging into the game, you have to like stop being you for a second. And, like, so for instance, the next character I'm playing, I'm not gonna go too far into it, but I have to like be a totally different person, dude. Like opposed to who I am. Like, and that's gonna be hard because like I it's hard for me to change like to change my demeanor and things like that. And it's like that's a challenge for me. And you can't, like, I don't like people who are just themselves. Like they're not a different person.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They just play fucking themselves,
like,
bro. Like they just like they always like
and like Josh is saying, you have to differentiate you versus your character.
Yeah.
Ricky,
Like,
you have to go ahead, sorry.
No, so go ahead, Valentine. You're good.
You have to put yourself in your character's shoes. You can't be you while being your character. You can't let your emotion take over. You can't do this. People get, this is like a little off topic, people get too invested in their characters, so much so that they will like just let their emotions take over, let their anger take over, and just like try their best to have that character live forever. And I think like it's not worth it. You're playing a character to evolve story, not to evolve your own story. You have to evolve. You have to evolve everybody's story. Not just
that's why I like
that, and like it's just the creative aspect. Like there's a balance to it, I think like with emotions and stuff, right? There's a way to be subtle about it without like just fucking outbursting. You know what I mean? So yeah.
That's why like when Alex and Theo got into an argument, that's why like I liked their dynamic. It was like Alex like jet ass like was like literally like, Theo, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like there was one time where like when Flores got captured and I didn't want to go out and look for him, Alex like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like he's part of us. Why aren't you going out and looking for him? And Theo's like, I don't know, man. I don't want to be dead. Like how does that sound? Like how does not dying, sound to you? Like, we're going out and risking our lives to go save a kid who we may not know he may just be dead. Like, and we don't know that. And like we're going out to risk our lives, and then they kind of like Alex and like Theo got into a whole thing for about a week. And like that right there, I was like, that's just good. Like I differentiated myself, and I wasn't mad at Valentine. I don't think he was mad at me either. We were just arguing of characters. Like Alex's ideals and Theo's ideals completely clashed, and they got into an argument. And
like he made some good points that Theo was like just giving him logically. He's like, dude, from a strategical standpoint, as someone who's a previous military, operative, you don't just go and risk. You don't just put your king and your queen on a chessboard. And you just don't put them out there to go get, like you just don't do that. Like if you want to go and get the kid back, be my guest, but I'm not putting my life at risk. Who's someone who's unfortunately a high priority target. You don't put your king and your queen out first. You know what I mean? Like it's just kind of how it was and how we saw it. And that was, I like that. Like, that's kind of how I want scenarios. And like, even Ricky was saying, like, we had a hostile interaction, but it didn't involve us killing each other. Like we argued and it got pretty fucking heated, but like, that didn't mean that we were going to fucking kill each other. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's what I like. I want more interactions next iteration to like not involve, killing.
Yeah, that's a big thing for me. I don't. Go ahead. Sorry, Valentine.
No, I was just gonna say, like, characters, like, ideals clashing is probably my favorite part of RP. It's just like if one character thinks something is a good idea, another character doesn't think it's a good idea, and it's because of their background, it's because of where they came from. If it's something like that, I think that's beautiful.
Yeah, like Theo clashing because he was a previous military operative. Like, he was the best of the best, and like, when he was like telling him, he's like, dude, you don't understand from a strategical standpoint. You don't get it. And Alex was like,
Alex was just a criminal. Alex was just a criminal looking for redemption. That's why he came here. He was looking for an out. And he was like, well, then you don't understand from an emotional standpoint. He's like, I do. But he's like, I think you want to use your fucking head for a second and understand that what we're doing it would be stupid. And you know what I mean? And that was good. Yeah. And like, I just want, like I said, more interactions that don't involve killing each other. Like, I want stories to be progressed and to be moved forth without having, like, in an apocalypse scenario. Think about it, dude. Everyone wants to survive. No one wants to kill each other. It's the people who are numb and don't have a lot of emotions left that don't kill each other. That's why I like characters who don't want to kill people per se. They want to survive. And I just like characters who aren't always just PvP hungry.
Yeah, and also the characters that you just described who are just numb and they don't feel anything. I think in my opinion, those are the weakest characters. Especially the ones who are just they come up with that with no for no good reason, right? They're just they come into the country like that and they end their fucking their character storyline just like that. There's no progression.
I think to counter argument that, I think you can do characters that are like that. You need to make it good. Characters with backstories that involve abuse and shit like that can be done so well and can be numb and void to emotions, but you just need to play that right.
Yeah.
You can make that character grow past that, obviously.
Yeah.
But honestly, you can do a character be numb the entire duration if you wanted to. But I think characters should have growth.
You have to have a reason for your character being like that, because if you're just if there's no reason, if there's no good reason, say for example you play a generic army soldier dude, right, who's just numb to everything. He's been in combat for his backstory is he's been in combat for years, and that's why he's not emotional or anything like that when it comes to killing people, right? I think when you come to people like that and they don't evolve, they don't change or anything like that, I think those are the weakest those types of characters are the weakest characters in my opinion. I don't think they're anything special or anything like that.
Right. Yeah. No, I agree.
And I think you can do a storyline where they evolve, right? They could actually they can find friendship, or they can find a purpose in life, where they they get.
That was Ivan's character, deadass.
You know what I mean? You can do different things, right? But I feel if you just don't do anything like that, and you just you're just emotional throughout the whole storyline, I think that you're just.
That's why I liked Ivan's character so much. He went from an asshole to still an asshole, but to genuinely caring about he literally would have put his life on the line for Theo. I'm not even kidding. There were so many times where he was I would die for you. He's as long as you live, I'm cool with that. Ivan was unironically suicidal, but it was a way that it was conveyed that was just done well, that where he was Theo would have done the same thing. I was hoping that they would have had a last word together before the Copa raid, but I don't know. It was like their dynamic. I think is unmatched. I don't think anybody, in my opinion, reached the level of dynamic they had. They were brothers. They were like long lost siblings in a way.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, Tyler probably could say every time he saw Theo and Ivan together, they were like inseparable. When one was there, the other followed, and they always made decisions together. When one decision needed to be made, they'd ask the other for like if that was a good idea or not. I mean, granted, sometimes they got into a bit of an argument. Sometimes, I mean, but that's just how brothers are. They argue.
I think the best part about that is like because this is going back to the Flores thing. I haven't agreed with Theo. It was a 50-50, like he agreed to disagree. When it came to Ivan, like thinking like a human and human decency and being nice, it would have been going after him. But you got to remember, Ivan was also a soldier, and I think that's why Theo and Ivan like ideas always clicked to each other, because they were both soldiers at the end of the day, so they were always thinking the same thing. They always had the right mindset, and that's why I just think those two characters were just they went amazing. Honestly, like probably one of my favorite characters I've played in a long time. Was
I think the line soldier to soldier fit so well for them.
100%.
Like Theo wrote a journal a while ago. In his journal, he said that their patches on their shoulder may be different, but they were like brothers. Like one was German, one was Ukraine. Like those patches are two different countries, but they would always fight together no matter what, because like they were, like you said, at the end of the day, they were soldiers. They were sent to go and kill people. Theo not so much. He was a medic, but like they were sent to kill people. Theo and Ivan have seen things that no other man has ever seen. And like, I think that why like they got along so well, because they were both like essentially robots of war. They were weapons, and that's all the military saw them as. And I think they were good, and I enjoyed the fuck out of their relationship, and genuinely I pray no other relationship takes that, but I think with what we've got going, I think it might. Who knows? We'll see how it goes from next iteration. Like I said, I'm hyped for it. So, yeah, I don't know. Dynamic wise, I think Theo and Ivan top my favorite character dynamics of all time. They got into some really good arguments, though. I will say they got into some really heated ones. One involved them like pulling guns at each other, and like they were about to shoot each other, but they didn't, because they were like, that's that's stupid, but they've been through hell and back together, so literally
they were amazing characters. I agree.
All right, Gator, what are your other questions, you dumbass?
I think he went to go get pizza. I thought he said he was going to go get pizza in general.
Oh yeah.
So
who's this guy who just
I want to bring something up, because I wanted to bring it up a little bit ago, but we kind of moved past the question. I just want to like backtrack just a bit. I want this season, I want people to look at their characters, look at their backstories, and play that backstory. And that's a little confusing when I say 100%. It like that.
No, 100%.
When people make characters like, I saw this, and I'm not going to point anyone out. I don't want to shit on anybody's RP. Everyone did pretty good RP. When I see like a 16-year-old character that has absolutely no gun training, absolutely like nothing going for them in that regard, but they're holding a fucking giant sniper, sitting there talking shit.
Yeah, that kind of takes you out of it.
You need to play your character. Even if it hinders you, you have to push everyone's RP before your own.
Yeah.
No cap. Yeah.
Before we continue, Longbottom Endor epically just joined, so I figured let's just give him an introduction. Epically, introduce yourself.
Go. I'm epically. Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second co-host, the man himself.
All right. So before we have a fucking aneurysm, to go on to fucking Valentine's point, if I swear to God, I think people just write backstories to like to fill like lorium ispium type shit. That's how it feels. Like people just write the backstory just for it to be there. They don't like play that character. Like they don't.
That's what I'm
like
saying,
play the back.
bro.
Like
Yeah, and they just want to get in. I think it's that too. Like they just want to get in.
There should be some rules applied to how backstories are conjured, how people create their characters.
Absolutely, I agree. I think
like you create your character to you're playing a different. You're just like it's like you're a whole other person, dude.
Yeah,
you need when creating a character, you really need to be that character. You can't like, I'm gonna be a military personnel so I can use a gun. You can't do that.
Like for instance, like okay, Theo. All right, let's dive into him for just a second. Theo was a medic, right? He was not trained in a sense to know how to do violence. That's why he was never like I never sent him to go do the dirty work. He told people to do it for him, basically. He was not trained to handle a firearm very well. And, like, that's how I did his character. I said, I'm an expert at medicine. I do the saving. I don't do the killing.
Right.
That was Theo. And, like, I feel like Alex has a good point. Like, when he was playing Alex, that character was a crime, like a person who was in crime. He was not he was not, a stranger to getting his hands dirty. Hence why when he was there with Arthur, when that whole thing was happening, he did not sound like he was at all emotional during that entire thing. That was like an average Monday.
During robberies, during even the raid, Alex did not flinch. He did not like back up. He was like, we shouldn't do this. No, he was all for it because that was his life. That he knew this was something he was comfortable with doing. Like if people played their characters like that, I wouldn't have so many complaints. But just from what I've seen, it seems people make their backstory, get into Livonia, have like one or two interactions, and are like, all right, I'm done. I don't have to put this like facade on anymore. I can just go do this, this, and this.
Yeah.
And that's boring because like that isn't like you're not. I want like when I if I show like for instance I will say. When I ran into Odin's characters, I'm not even lying. Dude would like play the most dumb-ass, retarded characters I've ever seen. But like he would play the character, bro. He would play the character. Same thing with Bo, bro. Bo and fucking Ichiwa, dude. Like, bro, they stuck to the script for the entire iteration, basically,
you leave
dude.
Ichiwa alone. He was wholesome. You leave him alone.
He was a goat.
He was a good man. I'm mad at you for stabbing me, but he was good.
He was a good man.
Actually, I want to ask questions I never got to ask Dynamic or Odin. What was your most cringe moment in RP? If you have one.
Oh. Let me think. I know I have some. I just gotta think.
Yeah. I'd say for me, it's probably the time I ran off on accident a rooftop and broke my leg and almost died. In front of a lot of people. Like a lot of people. Like a lot.
That was in front of me. And other people, I remember that. You said, can I jump on this lamppost? And
No, not that.
Oh, not that one? Oh, okay.
It was in prologue and
I remember that.
We were all sitting on the rooftop of an industrial place. And then some guy fell off and I was gonna save him, but then I fell off too. So I was like, oh fuck. I felt stupid.
Fall off a lot of roofs, huh?
Mine would probably be one time. It was last iteration, and I fell off near Corona Castle and broke my leg. I had to crawl all the way back to my base, and people just kept walking by as I'm crawling down the railroad tracks.
That's fucked up. They didn't help you.
That's really fucked up.
Also, by the way, I want to mention people avoiding RP is boring as fuck. Just saying, if you avoid RP, you're lame.
True.
I agree.
You know what I hate? You know what I fucking hate? Sorry for interrupting. You know what I hate the most is when someone sees you, like, do you know for 100% fact they fucking see you and they walk the opposite direction and just don't even talk to you? It's so frustrating, especially in
Hold on. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, I'm sorry. I want to counter. I want to counter that.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I feel as if it's okay to a certain extent.
Well, yeah.
Because like if you're by yourself and there's like 3 people, you know, like if you see 3 people like in a car or something, because this happened to me. Because I was in I don't know. It was like a town near fucking Toplin, like in the middle of fucking nowhere. But I was in there and there was like a fucking like little campground thing right next to it, and I was running around there and I saw like fucking 3 people like around like a red car, and I'm like, hell no, I'm not going over there because motherfuckers could be like evil. They could like kill me. I'm like, fuck that shit. Like I feel like that's okay. I feel like if you're
I think avoid RP can like it has its loopholes, if that makes sense.
It's not like a loophole, but it's just common sense. Like you wouldn't like walk up to like 3 random people that you don't know that you could like be friendly or not.
True.
You get what I'm saying? Like I feel like that.
True,
I feel like that's okay. But like if you're like one-on-one, like if you're like walking along the train tracks or whatever, right, and like someone's like coming towards you, right? I feel like you should like interact because like it's an even fucking like, you know, there's 2 people there. It's you and him. You should like at least talk to him. You should at least like interact with that guy. But I mean, like I don't know.
People that drive cars, because this is happening to me all the time. I remember this happened like a couple weeks ago actually, where I was on the main road and I saw a car. I was like flogging him down, and then when he got closer, I turned the VoIP to like the loud where you can shout and all that bullshit. I was in. He could definitely hear me, and I was telling him like, "Hey, like, you know what's up? I need help." Blah blah. Cause I was starving, and they just kept on driving. I feel like situations like that is kind of just like very very cringe. Like it's just not. I don't get that, to be honest with you. Especially when someone's asking you for food. Or like your, you know, stuff like that. It's just I don't know.
Even then, it's kind of like a hard thing because like you don't like they don't know if you're alone or not.
Oh
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's right.
It could be like
I'm
a
not saying
setup thing.
It's right. Like maybe like do like a slow roll, like, you know, like not like go like fucking full blast. Like we can like run across, like, you know, run with the car. You know, like talking, like running shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's okay, but I think fully stopping, I don't know. I feel like you wouldn't normally do that in like a zombie apocalypse. Like if you see someone like I know me personally, if I'm in a zombie apocalypse and I see someone like fucking flagging me down across the like, you know, side of the road, I ain't stopped for that motherfucker. I'm going. I'm like, fuck you, man. Sorry. Tough.
Yeah, and if you see a car, you might like watch that motherfucker because
also one more thing,
he might be in a group.
If someone gets punched in an RP, please react to it.
Oh my god. I hate when people do this, bro. When they don't fucking this goes with like shooting people too. When you shoot someone and they don't make any sound, it's so like it's so bad for the RP scene. Like when before the Copa raid, when me and Fluffy were holding up we were holding a Vesper. He actually shot her twice with an AK, and she gave no reaction, and we're just standing there looking at each other like, what the fuck was that? Like there's no reaction to that. And it sometimes people take it to the point where they actually say in RP, like I forgot I don't really know what people say. Like me personally, I'll sometimes say like, you sound all right for taking a bullet in the chest or some shit like that, and that usually gets them to react. That's kind of like the best approach to it. But sometimes people just generally don't do anything and they just stand there, and it's very very fucking awkward.
When we were holding up Goro. Oh no, go ahead, Valentine.
Yeah, I wanna add on to that because me and Josh knew somebody that used to when taking a bullet or getting punched would say, "I've had worse pain than that."
Oh my god, yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
When that happens, no, I'm just done. I'm like, no, that's what. When getting shot, you need to react to the pain, not I'm taking
worse. Too. Like if it's a punch, okay, maybe, you know, but then like do like a spit or a blood spit or something, you know what I'm saying?
My dad harder.
Yeah. But fucking, if you're getting full on like fucking just shot, and you're like, oh, I've had worse. Like, like come on,
I think people
you,
who
you
Yes.
took a shot to
Blown
the
up, you
arm.
explode. You get a grenade thrown at you. Boom! I've taken
People-
worse than that. Try
I'm
harder.
thinking worse than
People
that.
don't
Come
understand.
on.
People don't understand how like much it hurts when you get shot. Like that shit it fucking hurts, dude. Like now, obviously I wouldn't know what it felt like,
That
but
would
just
kill
like,
you. Oh my god, it's
I've been shot by-
ugh.
Okay,
That shit's fucking crazy.
It doesn't
It-
hurt at first because adrenaline carries you, but then after that,
Yeah.
it does hurt.
it hurt. Like you gotta fucking. It's bad. Like people, and that's another thing that like I know that us moderators we try and push that as well. But it's something that people really need to get better at because I'm telling you, it's so fucking awkward when let's say for example you're doing your whole group, you have like 8 people there, you're torturing, someone very bad or someone, some stuff like that, and you have 8 people there that are all hurting this person, and you shoot them and they don't do anything, and everyone there standing there looking at each other. Like it's so awkward. It ruins the RP. Like it really does. It's very bad. And people need to get better at that. And the thing is, some people just don't make sound because they're pissed. Like I know the guy that Valentine was talking about, I know who he is. I'm not gonna say who, but he would get very, very pissed off whenever he would get held up or captured or lose, blah blah. And whenever we would hurt him or whatever, he would make no sound because of that reason, because he was just pissed off and he was just being kind about it. Like I think that's another thing as well, is that no matter how pissed you are, understand that there's other people's RP that you're gonna ruin. And you have to kind of like not be selfish on that. You gotta don't be that guy. That's honestly that simple.
Possible hot take here.
What?
I think if you get hit and you don't react, I think that's fail RP. I think you should get fucking, I think you should get.
Oh
hit
yeah,
for that shit.
No, I agree.
Yeah, I can see that being
I
a
agree
problem.
that.
It 100% is to an extent.
I agree.
Honestly, fuck those motherfuckers. If they don't, I hate it. I hate those cocksuckers who do that shit and they don't react. Like, bro, you're literally like fucking in roleplay. You're role playing a character. You're not playing yourself. Don't get fucking butthurt that you're getting tortured or the fuck. Like, I hate that mentality. I hate those motherfuckers. Fuck them. Fuck them.
Fuck them. But yeah,
Yeah,
no.
fuck those
People better
guys.
at that. Like people just generally need to stop getting angry over getting captured in RP. Like
I've had that
You're
happen to
playing
me
RP.
so many times. I hate that shit. I hate with a passion.
why don't we bring up when Valentine and Gator can attest this, when I was Ghost and we went to attack Bill.
Oh my fucking god!
He wasn't making any sounds. He was so
wouldn't,
mad.
It wouldn't.
Like-
It just. This is to everybody else here. This is a completely different server, so it's gonna have to you're gonna have to work with us. Use your imagination here. A group held up one person. He got butthurt and constantly just was very just nonchalant that he was getting held up. B was asking to get shot multiple times, which, by the way, if you're in a hold up situation, you're captured and you're like, just shoot me, just get it over with. What? No. Your character wants to live. That is not how you play that.
I cut
That
this
is
guy's
fail.
finger off, and he's like, "Good, do it, bitch." I'm like, "Okay."
No. Remember what he said, Gator, about the fucking AIDS? Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
That was the
AIDS?
stupidest shit. So Gator cut his finger off. Sorry, I'm cutting you off. Gator, the guy that Gator cut his finger off, he had AIDS apparently, and he said that, I don't even know what he said. He was like, because you have AIDS now or some fucking shit.
Since you drink my blood,
What?
you have AIDS.
Yeah, Gator's character drink blood.
Yeah.
So apparently he got AIDS. Which was completely news to us. We were like, okay, you have AIDS. That's completely new information. I'm glad that got brought up when someone drank your blood. Very good timing.
I would have loved if every time someone or every time you mentioned oh no, I don't have AIDS. You're spouting shit. That'd have been funny. Oh man, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna bring up one instance. We held up somebody, because one of our members needed food. Which by the way, I didn't know this was against cannibal rules. I figured that out later. We held someone up and shot him in the leg. He did not move. He did not make a single sound. And I'm just like, dude, you got shot in the leg with an AK-47, and you're just like, like, bro, like it's not like you concluded, bro. Not like you got shot. Like, damn, bro. I guess you're excited. I suppose. Like, that's just lame as shit. I might make that suggestion about that too. Like, hey guys, if you get,
do you want to tell the audience? Sorry, Theo. Do you want to tell the audience about your cannibal incident, Valentine, on the other server?
Do I?
I think you do. Honestly, I think people here should hear it. Honestly, it's a really
okay,
I want to know all about
let
the
me-
cannibalism.
Let me make it very clear off the get go, because I am very biased. I don't like cannibals. I don't like cannibal RP. But I dig it when people really like twist it in a way where it works. But if you're a cannibal just to kill people, just to KOS, basically what it is, I think you just need to go. You need to go play a PvP server. You need to get.
Wasn't it like an epidemic for a while? I remember even hearing about this where it was like.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
Where it was like fucking, a bunch of people would just play cannibals, and it would be like a shitload of people, and it would almost be servers. I've heard of that.
No, the thing is, like, what makes me mad about cannibals is that the way people identify them. Here's the funny kicker. So the reason is when Theo was a part of Haven, I made it so that nobody knew what cannibals were, because by actual human fucking logic, there are 9 documented cases in total of the Kuru virus actually existing. Therefore, the common human population at the time that Livonia takes place in, since there is no internet, nobody would know what the fucking Kuru virus is. So by like actual scientific fucking logic, nobody should be like here laughing, oh, Kuru, he eat people. Like,
yeah, no, I agree 100%. If you hear a character laughing, I've never been like, this motherfucker has Kuru. No, I've always been like, what's so funny? Like, why are you laughing so much? Like, you gotta play dumb, kind of. Like, that, like, nobody would fucking know. Or, yeah, that's
schizophrenia. Yeah, like, that's usually what I say, schizophrenia.
You have to be like, why are you laughing so much? Or, this person hears voices, or this person hears somebody else.
You could play Tourette's, you could play it as schizophrenia, you could play it as a lot of reasons as to why they're laughing.
Like pseudo-bober.
Okay. Well, like, dude, like, you can just, like, there's so many things you could do with it, but people just make fucking, it's mostly the new RPers that, like, I've seen, like, the veteran guys, like, not really do it very much. It's mostly the newer people who do it. They just hear the Kuru laugh and think, oh my god, this guy eats people. And I'm like, okay, but how do you know that? Are you a doctor? Are you a scientist by chance? Do you know what brain prion disease is? Like, I mean, I had Theo have a whole fucking research arc where he was just researching a fucking cure for birds' fucking Kuru virus. Like, I had a whole arc about that. Like, play it well, dude. Cannibals are fucking lame if you don't know how to play them.
Continue, Val, with the story.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
So I'm on a completely different server, and I'm by myself. I'm running to a heli crash, get some stuff in the heli crash, and completely out of my control, my internet goes out. Literally like 3 minutes. I log back in. I'm walking away, and there's 2 people in front of me. And they walk up to me, and they're asking me some questions. They're like, "Hey, where'd you get that gun? Do you have a sight for this and that? Do you have any food?" And I went, "I have some food." And then they're like, "Hey, do you have a sight for your gun?" And I was like, "Yeah, let me check." And they helped me out, which I should have known. I should have known better. Long story short, one of them was a cannibal, and I kept saying, "Hey, I have food. We don't have to do it that way." And she proceeded to tell me that she only eats, I think it was pork and human, and killed me.
That was the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. Like, I remember when he came, because we were it was like we were in party. People were playing other games, and I remember Valentine coming back fucking pissed off. And here's the thing: when you're a cannibal, it's even, I'm pretty sure it's in the current cannibal rules. I think so. I don't know if it is or not, but like, if you have food, on you, and like you offer it to them and stuff like that, and they say, "Oh, I can't eat that type of food," that is so fucking bullshit, in my opinion.
It's power,
Like,
it's power gaming.
That's fucking
It's power
stupid.
gaming.
Yeah, that's the
Because
stupidest shit.
I feel like if I would have even if I would have had pork, I would have been like, hey, do you want this pork? Oh, sorry, I only eat chicken and human, and then it would have killed me anyways.
It's just power gaming. Like, there is no way around it.
Yeah, I think that's definitely bullshit. 110%. I think what Valentine just said, even what he just said, I guarantee like that person would just make like 10 different excuses to to just kill you anyways. That's why I don't really like fuck with like cannibal RP. You know what I mean? I just don't.
I think
it's
good.
Just
We can do
a
it.
way to kill people. It's just a way to kill people, in my opinion. Like, here's the thing about cannibal RP, and I know a lot of people that have left with their main and just RP in general because of how they like. There are some people. I remember one guy I met. I think it was around 3.0, or it was definitely a long time ago. He was telling me about how he left RP, and I was like, why? And it was because he was a very, very important character in the story. Like, there was a lot going on for his character, and he died by a cannibal. And like, I don't think people understand that you literally an entire story can just go bye because because of a cannibal. Like, I personally don't like him. I don't. I don't like cannibal RP. I think people abuse it way too much than they should. That's why hopefully the cannibal rules are going to get reworked at a later date. But there are a lot of people on the server that only be cannibals because so they can kill people, and it's really, really fucking stupid. Like, it's not okay. Like, you need to have RP behind it.
You have to record your entire kill and show your inventory. In my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I think cannibals are just like. I think Winters did a good job of actually being a good cannibal. He didn't just kill people. He actually did a good job of actually being a good cannibal. And he gave a lot of drama and good RP to the story when he was a cannibal. I think if people kept doing that, if people actually did good RP. I think he if people don't just play cannibals because they want to have PvP and they want to get this a free, checkout to kill somebody, and play this dude, if you can play a cannibal who is just losing their fucking mind, losing their sanity and doesn't know what else to do, then sure. But if I ate somebody, me likey, and then just go kill people, that's just boring as fuck. That's just lame as shit, dude.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think that just type of RP should just fucking I just don't think anything good can come out of cannibal RP. I just don't think so. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I just think the majority of the time, cannibals are on some bullshit. That's just me. I think just
like I said, you just need to play it right.
Yeah, but hardly people. I just don't see anybody hardly ever do that.
Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of things need to change, in terms of that regard. I don't want to just remove cannibals entirely, because it means that some people who actually want to do good cannibals can't. I think the whole system needs to be reworked in general.
Yeah, I'm of agreement on that. I think if you're just gonna have a rule for killing it, it's gotta be fucking set up to where it's not just held up, you die, I eat you. All right, thanks. Nah, it's it's kind of dumb.
Because like Josh said, entire stories have been killed because of a cannibal.
Right.
Not Tyler's character, but no, because Tyler wasn't killed by a cannibal; he was killed by a locust. But I don't know. I've seen people's stories get ruined by cannibals before. It really sucks. Personally, I haven't been killed by a cannibal before, so I have no idea what it's like. But from what I've heard from story, people say it just feels awful. You just don't. It doesn't feel fun and interactive, in my opinion. But
I guess we can move on to the next topic if you don't want to. Or do y'all want to talk about something else? Do y'all want to bring up anything?
Yeah, go
else?
next topic. Next topic, bro. I'm chilling.
All right, let's do it.
I mean,
Alright,
peanuts.
I think we'll do this topic or maybe like another one, and then we'll probably end it here because it's been going on. I don't know how long it's been going on for. It's probably been like 2 hours.
I feel like it's been 2 hours,
Yeah,
just
this is
about.
fun.
It's been an hour,
Okay.
This is
That's a long time.
52 minutes.
Okay, so I guess the next topic would probably be what is
Oh, never
y'all's. This is probably going to be, I don't know, depending on y'all's answers, it's probably going to be really fucking toxic, alright? It might be get into a couple debates or shit, alright? What is y'all's favorite game of all time? What is it? I want to know.
That's hard to choose,
Oh
man.
my
Bro,
God.
that's
It's not hard.
that's
It's not hard. It's
I'm
not
a
hard.
shit hater.
It is not hard, alright? This
Give
is
us, like,
this
top
is easy
three.
class.
There's a lot of games.
This is easy.
Yeah,
easy class.
you
There's
should
one.
probably
Easy
do top 3 because
Nope.
people have a very hard. Oh,
Oh yeah, I'll do top 3. I'm down
No,
top 3.
no.
I'll
You
follow
have to
that.
pick one. You have to pick one.
Nah, bro.
he's putting his foot down.
Do all right. Well, let's
This-
do top 3
We asked
here,
you
'cause
hard
I-
questions here, alright?
I'm
Pick
open
one.
this here.
Okay, I'll do top 1. I'll do my favorite. Okay.
Do it.
I'll do
Oh,
one.
damn. All right.
Do it.
I need to think. This is really hard. Damn. Good. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
any day now.
Just fucking send it, man. Just what is it? Top of your fucking head. What is it? What's your favorite game? You gotta have one.
I'm thinking of I'm thinking of Dead Space, the original.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I respect that. I respect
not
I
that.
respect
That's a
it.
solid pick.
That's not bad. Yeah, I like it.
All right, Dynamic, you go. What's your favorite game?
No. I don't know.
Do it. Send it.
I don't. I play a lot of games, but I don't really. Honestly, right now, I would say one of my favorite games of all time would probably be
Don't say Call of Duty, please.
no, not Call of Duty.
All right, good. Thank you.
Two.
I would say, hold on, I think I have it down. House of Ashes.
What-
What's that?
It's
What is that?
like a
House of
horror game.
Ashes.
Pretty good game.
way.
Is it the fucking 2-player choice game?
It's no.
Yeah.
It's like it's 6-player. I'm pretty sure.
Is it six?
Oh,
No,
it's
it's
Six
six.
player?
You're playing some
What?
fucking. You're playing some kitty game over here, Tyler. What's going on?
Okay.
AZ?
Now, hold on. I want to hear your reasoning. Why is it?
I like
why?
Fortnite.
Stop.
My favorite game is Among Us.
Hold on. Shh. Dynamic. Why is it your favorite game?
Right now, because I'm ready to play Devil in Me.
Okay.
The devil's in you? What?
Okay.
Wait,
Devil
hold on. let me get this straight.
You are kidding?
Your favorite
What?
game is your favorite game because you get to play the next one?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Weird.
Well,
I'm the pro.
listen. You all
Okay.
have the wrong opinions. Okay. My favorite game, and this is the best game of all time, is Fortnite. Okay. Nobody can tell me
Okay,
otherwise.
that's
Alright?
Shut the fuck
Oh,
Nobody can
no.
say
Yeah,
Fortnite is the best
Build
game.
your own fucking
No.
brand,
Fortnite is
buddy,
the
alright?
best game.
Yo, Valentine asked me.
I really like Fortnite.
Opinion. Oh no!
What? What is wrong? What was wrong?
I'd rather
What is the
Rainbow
problem?
Six, bro.
What is the problem?
Valentine asked
Your
me for money.
favorite game of all time.
What is the problem? All right. How am I wrong?
I can't judge. I cannot hate.
Yeah,
He's
you're fucking
right.
trolling.
Damn
You are
right.
trolling.
Damn right. That's what I
You
thought.
are trolling.
Gator, give us an
I
explanation.
feel like he's kidding. I feel like he's joshing.
I mean, Fortnite's not a bad game.
Yo,
don't get
no,
me
Okay,
wrong.
so in all seriousness, my favorite game of all time would probably be GTA 4. That's the game.
Okay, that's good.
That's the game I have the
Another
most memories
solid
on.
pick.
Okay, yeah, that's odd.
That or a
Right.
close second is probably Prototype.
Prototype.
That's respectable.
Prototype is
that-
fucking amazing.
That's
Prototype
an
is
oldie but
amazing.
gold. That's an oldie but
Prototype
goldie,
sounds
bro.
familiar. What is that game? Prototype.
It's,
Sounds
You don't know what
Alex-
Prototype is? Oh my god, bro. Prototype
it
is
sounds really familiar. Wait.
Okay, hold on.
Arms.
You play as Alex Mercer. You got like a bunch of
Oh, that game, bro. That
Yeah.
bro, I
That game
love
was
those
fire.
games, dude.
That game was fire.
Man just fucking lost his mind over Prototype, dude. Holy shit.
I was like,
Bro.
I knew that name. I was like, damn, bro. I
An oldie but
sparked a
goldie, bro.
memory.
Can I change my answer?
Go ahead.
No. No.
This is a prototype.
No. No, not that. I just thought of something else that's way better.
Oh, okay.
Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Oh my God!
No,
I-
hold on. That is
You were
solid.
gonna say that.
That's a
Oh my
good,
God.
cheating.
That's a good one to stand
Let him
for.
cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Yeah.
He's burning
I
the
have
kitchen, bro.
Played that game since I was a little kid, bro.
Bro, you gotta play all the Call of Duties, bro.
Black Ops 2 is fucking a
Alright.
banger
Alright.
one.
My
Taker,
favorite Call of Duty
Wait,
game
you go.
is probably
Go.
Cold War.
Okay, so I don't know. My favorite game, like the game I think I could go back to and just be like all
He's gonna be on some
cozy
fuck
and
shit, boys. I'm just saying.
cozy and warm shit, you know what I'm saying? Nostalgia.
Probably gonna be
Probably-
Minecraft.
Try-
Hello,
Try Devil May Cry 3.
Based.
What?
Holy
Just
fuck.
really like Devil May Cry, bro.
Another solid
Yeah,
one, man.
dude, 5 also is a good contender for it. I like 5 a lot. But if
Valentine,
I
I
had,
love him.
All right,
like,
fair
I think,
enough.
I think 5 is the better game objectively, but 3 is my favorite. If that makes fucking sense.
Yeah, but if you're
I
picking
agree.
3, might as well just go 5, right? I mean, I'm just saying.
Fuck. Can I change my answer to something else?
Go ahead. What is it?
Just came up. Resident Evil 4.
Game.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
100%.
Gross. Gross.
What?
No, bro.
What?
No,
Fuck
bro.
Resident Evil 4, bro. Fuck that shit, man. Fuck that shit, man.
Bro, we are never like
wait,
Gator.
did
Don't
the
let
remake
the man
come
cook
out?
anymore.
I didn't even know that.
It's coming out March 24th, and I pre-ordered it, and I'm ready.
Bro, we are never letting Gator. We
I-
are never letting Gator cook. Never let Gator cook.
What
Never
do you
let Gator
mean?
cook. Never
What
let
do you
Gator
mean?
cook.
Hold on. What did I say was wrong? Huh? What did I say?
Yeah,
You
that
said
was Matt.
Resident Evil 4? Oh hell no!
Oh hell no!
That's what you
Exactly. Exactly. I said
So
that shit with
what's
my
so
chest.
4 is good, bro. You're out of
What's
your
so
mind.
bad about it?
4
It's
is
so
like
bad.
the best one.
If you're about the remake, then
Why is
probably the remake's probably going to be good. If you're talking about the original, that shit ass. I'm just saying that shit was not
No.
How
good.
is it bad? How is it bad?
my God.
That shit was
You're
hella
not.
fucking stupid, man.
You're out of your mind.
That shit was ass.
Bro is bonkers.
Fuck is
Gator
wrong?
coming out
You're
with hot
fucking
takes
weird.
now.
I think all this Daisy schizophrenic cannibal talk getting to you, man.
Yo,
No.
Votes are getting a new host. Votes are getting a new host for the
Hold on.
fucking.
Whoa. You do not have that power, my
Say
friend.
hi,
You
say
do not
hi,
have that
everybody say
power.
hi.
I'm gonna do post, man.
Hold on, man.
Oh man.
All right, fine. So
I'm more
Odin's
of a Resident Evil 5
4.
person. Gonna be on. No,
Okay, Odin's Resident Evil 4. Fucking Dynamic is Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2.
Mine's GTA 4. Taker's is Resident Evil 3. Or not Resident Evil 3. Fucking Devil May Cry
Devil May
3.
Cry 3.
And then fucking Epically What's Yours. I think he died. Never mind, he's here. I heard his mic go off.
Yeah. What's your favorite game, Epically?
Okay, I think he's dead. Anyways, moving on.
That's tough.
I think he went to the abyss.
Okay,
Or he's
now,
asleep.
Valentine, what's your favorite game?
A few months ago, I would have had like an absolute just fucking. I would have said Infamous Second Son because I fucking fell in love with that game from literally. You are an asshole.
Good game. I like it more. I respect that opinion.
But
Okay.
I changed
Valid.
it recently because I've recently gotten a Ghost of Tsushima and I fucking
Okay.
love it.
Oh my god.
Okay,
More like it.
It's beautiful.
All right.
Beautiful fucking game, 100%.
Oh
hell
yeah.
100%.
Top
Yeah.
tier.
I'm a samurai. I'm a samurai warrior.
You sound
I'm a
hot.
strong cat.
Cat, like
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
That's gonna be my next RP character.
Oh shit, bro. Oh my god. Yeah.
Our next RP character's gonna be Kratos.
Yeah,
Um,
let's go.
Oh, bro,
trying to think.
can't you my character? Can I change my fucking?
I was gonna
answer?
say Persona 5, but I
Persona
had to
5 is
rethink
base as
that.
fuck. Persona 5 is
Yes,
base as
sir.
fuck. Let's go.
Yeah,
I think.
Persona 5 is pretty good.
I never played it.
You should.
It's cool, though.
Trying to think. Give me, I'm trying to cook up. Give me a minute. I'm trying to think.
Think fast.
Shit, dude. Probably Far Cry 3. Honestly.
Okay, yeah, I see.
Yeah, I
That's
see.
cool. That's cool.
Hold on, hold
Far
on.
Cry 3 or what, bro?
No. Okay, go ahead. What was the other option?
Far Cry 3 or Watch Dogs? One of the two.
Ew, bro.
I like. Hey.
Bro.
I liked Watch Dogs. It was good as fuck. I liked it.
Which one?
Hold
Which
on.
one?
The original, right?
The first one. I fucked.
Yes,
with the first one.
Oh,
sir.
yeah, first one, yeah, okay,
I
that's
don't-
valid. The
I-
second
I-
one,
Yeah.
the
Only-
second one's cool.
The only person who was good in Watch Dogs 2 was Rent.
Yeah, Wrench is like the best character.
Damn right.
He was the only good one in the entire.
Shit, fucking Josh. Josh is an autistic icon.
Huh?
Oh my god.
What?
Special
What?
guest
What?
over here.
Huh? Who the fuck?
You, Connor,
Yo.
Connor, what's
Yeah,
Connor, what's your favorite game of all time? What's your favorite game of all time? Yeah. Come on, hurry up, bro.
This man
Come on,
speaking enchantment table, bro. You gotta hurry up. Come on.
You started speaking in tongues.
Bro, Bo.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It
What am I
doesn't
listening?
take this long to think about it.
Oh, he's cooking, bro. Let him cook. Go ahead, hurry up.
He's burning the kitchen, bro. The kitchen's on fire.
He's a Dying Light. That was the first one. So Dying Light was.
Okay,
Dying Light's
okay,
good.
okay,
Yeah,
All
Dying
right.
Light's good.
Good.
But
I
hold
wouldn't
on.
put it as my
But hold
favorite,
on.
but it's good.
Hold on.
The second one was fucking ass, bro. I don't
The
care.
second one was ass. The second one was
bad.
ass. It was ass.
I remember I got Last of Us Dying Light 2, and I was at like a part, and I just kept dying on repeat, and I couldn't progress, and I got stuck, so I couldn't play it.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Y'all naming some games, right? The best game. Hold on, wait. What was the original question? I said, "What's your favorite?" Sorry, I said favorite game. I should have said, "What's the best game of all time?" I should have said that.
Red Dead.
Wait, let me change my answer.
Like,
Same answer.
All right, what's your least favorite game of all time?
Mine.
Yeah, like least favorite.
My least favorite.
My least favorite game that I think was a straight up disappointment. Was Fallout 4.
What the fuck is
Nah.
wrong?
Base.
76.
And you got the Papa John's logo over here backing him up.
No.
Hey yo, Valentine, shut your bitch
Okay, hold
ass
on,
up, man. All right,
Hold
listen here,
on,
Papa John's is good.
never mind.
All right,
No,
fuck you.
I changed my answer. I think it was 76 was I think the worst
Okay,
game.
that's better. I was gonna say
No.
that.
All right.
No, you had it right
Oh,
the first
for
time,
me,
bro.
that's your
Hey, hold on. Don't let these motherfuckers change your mind, bro. Don't let these motherfuckers change your mind. Listen, Fallout 4 is shit. Fallout 4 is shit.
kind of generic.
No, it's not.
I stopped listening. I stopped listening.
No.
What happened?
Hold on. Listen. Okay. Fallout 4 story was like, I think it was so straightforward. I didn't like it, but I will say that like all the mechanics about the game was fantastic.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't like the story, but I think like what they tried a bunch of new shit that just worked, and it was really well.
Hold on, real quick. What's your favorite Fallout?
New Vegas.
Okay, great.
Base. Thank you.
Yeah,
All right, we're good.
Yeah.
Base. Who the fuck said base?
If it's not New Vegas, it's 3.
Yeah, my favorite game for lore is probably New Vegas.
New Vegas.
New Vegas.
I think that's just in the majority. Everybody loves New Vegas.
Yeah, or 2. 2 is also really good.
Yo,
I'm gonna have to do it to him. I'm gonna have to do it to
Listen,
him.
we gotta go back, man. There was actually a time where me, Valentine, and I think Gator was there. Someone said that Fallout 3 was better than Fallout New Vegas, and we were having this fucking argument for about an hour.
About an hour. We had.
Yeah,
Hold
it
on.
was fucking.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. I'm gonna have to do it to him.
No,
All the
you like Papa John's.
Shut up. All right, listen.
No, bro, you ain't cooking shit. You're not letting.
I'm gonna cook.
Let's go.
Hey,
That's the real
listen here.
topic. Let's go.
Hold on. I will say, all the Fallout games are shit. No cap.
You
What?
what?
Oh
No,
my goodness.
I agree.
I mean, they're all glitchy.
Hey, yo,
I'll
damn
say
right.
that.
Hey, yo,
The
dab me
building
up,
is
bro.
burning down.
Dab me up. Let's go. Fucking.
No, bro, you're so dumb. There's no way,
Bro, what you mean?
I'll tell you.
dude, bro.
it's the Papa
Bro,
John's, I'm telling you.
it's
It
peak
does things to
fiction,
him.
dude. Literally, you cannot tell me that you load up New Vegas and damn, this shit's ass. There's just no way.
You're damn
Yeah,
right
no,
I did. You're
As soon
damn
as I
right I
started up,
did.
as soon as I started up, like,
Yeah,
No
bro,
way.
because you're stupid, bro. Because you're dumb. Because you're dumb. Because you're dumb. Because you're dumb.
Bro,
The Papa
it's not my
John's has
fault you'll have
corrupted
shit taste,
brain.
alright? Listen here. Me and Oda,
No,
we the
No,
real ones,
bro, what
alright?
are they putting in your Papa John? No, you're
I
not,
need-
bro.
hold
You're
on,
so
I need
weird.
to-
Bro, the Fallout games are shit. What?
Bro, you
what do
make
they do?
Obama
What,
like a
what do
saint,
they do?
bro. I do
What
not
do
wanna
they
hear
do?
that.
What do they do? They look like shit. They play like shit. They're not
Characters
fun.
are good.
They're fucking boring.
I like
All the girls in a
characters.
fucking wasteland.
Dude,
Like, bro, I don't want to play this shit, man.
Cool.
Papa John's pizza. You like Papa John's pizza?
Okay.
Damn right I do. Papa
Wait,
John's
wait.
is fucking fire, bro.
Who-
I mean that shit right now, bro.
Wait. Back up. Who here likes Domino's?
Fuck you,
You're
take
fucking-
get the fuck out of here, bitch.
Weird.
That's tough.
No,
That's
oh,
tough.
brother, God, it stinks.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Fuck
All right,
Domino's,
hold up,
man.
hold up. Okay,
Bro,
all right, hold
pulled up with who likes Domino's, and I heard crickets.
All right. Here, we're
Yeah.
about to get real heated in this bitch, and I know Valentine will disagree with me, bro. Actually, no, I think he will agree with me. All right. Actually, no, wait, no, hold on. I'm asking a question. Who here watches anime at all?
do.
I do.
Oh,
Yes,
my
sir.
God.
I want to
Here we
I'm
go
a
with the
All
full-time weed.
right. Okay, all right. Odin, you go first. What's your favorite anime of all time?
Oh,
shit.
this.
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, I got this.
Dragon Ball Z.
Hey,
Dragon
yo,
Ball
hey,
Z.
let's go.
Okay,
Let's
okay.
go.
All right.
Whoa,
Dynamic.
Okay.
Dynamic.
Okay.
What's your favorite anime of all time? But did he say no?
I don't watch it. And I
L,
love-
L,
He
L,
doesn't
L,
watch
L,
it.
L.
All right.
Okay,
Oh.
it's time to
Gator,
take
what's
fucking dynamic
your
out of the call. No, I'm kidding.
Gator, what's your favorite?
Go. My favorite anime? It's got to be Dragon Ball Z. It has to be.
There you go. There you go.
But hold on, a close
All right.
second. A close second has to be Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I'm just saying.
Oh
Base.
my God,
Wait,
this man is based.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. The Brotherhood or the original?
Brotherhood.
Based. Love it. You love to see it.
Sir.
Yeah.
All right. What's your favorite? My boy. What's your favorite?
Uh-oh. Guys.
So
Oh no.
Come on, bro. You got to cook up something, bro.
This
Yeah,
is,
it better not be bad.
This is
Let it better cook.
I'm currently repping my favorite anime. Unfortunately.
Based.
Fuck
Itachi.
Naruto.
Love him.
Yes, sir.
you know what? I can respect that.
What do you think of Boruto? What do you think of that show, huh?
Naruto. Boruto is ass.
Bro, Boruto shit. I just pretend it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
All right,
fair.
come on. Tell us favorite. Come on, tell us favorite. Go. Hurry, tell us favorite. Tell us favorite.
Is it my turn?
Yeah. It's your turn.
Oh, okay. I know you're talking about me. Probably like OG Dragon.
Okay, fair.
All
right,
second,
we already know. No,
second
go ahead.
favorite would probably be Full Metal Alchemist as well. Brotherhood.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
All right,
these men-
Valentine.
like that.
Valentine. Besides Naruto, Valentine. Besides Naruto, what's your favorite?
Oh,
Besides
Dragon
Naruto. Okay.
100%.
All right, Josh. What's your favorite?
Be Dragon Ball Z and Naruto.
Yes, sir.
There you go, bro. I have Vegeta sitting next to me right now, bro. Vegeta's like right here.
All right, I respect it.
Yo, Vegeta's the goat, bro.
Vegeta.
Oh my God, Vegeta.
By far.
Oh my god, bro! Listen, can we just get? Hold on, before we go on, can we just give Vegeta props? I'm gonna go back and watching fucking Dragon Ball Z Kai, right? Because I bought it on Amazon or whatever. Bro, man tanked a fucking spirit bomb and was still going around fucking motherfuckers up. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I forgot completely about that.
That is.
Bro, when you get to the Frieza arc, fucking Kui gets fucked. Dirty fireworks, motherfucker gets exploded.
Vegeta!
Oh, Vegeta!
My favorite's
Vegeta. My
favorite's
name's Sabon.
My favorite's fucking One Piece.
One Piece.
One Piece.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like One Piece too.
Right.
I enjoy
One Piece is real.
Let me get my
My favorite, or if it wasn't One Piece, like if we're not talking about like Big Three and shit, if it wasn't One Piece, my favorite's Bungo Stray Dogs. Period.
Okay.
That one.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
I'm a
It's It's good as shit, bro. It's about fucking. It's like writers, like authors, have like fucking powers. They have Edgar Allan Poe in that bitch, bro. I'm not even kidding.
Fucking Harry Potter? The fuck is that?
Harry Potter.
Yeah, I have no idea what that
Actually,
is.
no.
Harry Potter shit.
I changed my second. Never mind. I changed my second. If it wasn't fucking for One Piece being fucking peak fiction, shit, I forgot what it's. Probably Tokyo Ghoul season 1.
Oh,
But anything afterwards, ass. Anything afterwards, ass.
bro is absolutely spitting.
I've read Tokyo Ghoul and I cannot watch it afterwards. I've read all of it and cannot watch it. That shit is
Yeah,
hot
the manga,
garbage.
that is the one anime where the manga,
Yeah, bro.
like
Suya
absurdly
Ishida-
better.
Dude, Suya Ishida literally pisses perfection, bro. Anything he writes, it's just perfect. I cannot
I
take
don't know how they fucked it up so bad. I don't know.
my favorite manga is just Chainsaw Man, period. There is no offense.
Yeah, I was
That's
gonna say that.
Chainsaw Man.
This man is
Recent
he's spinning.
favorite, like the most, like in terms of what I've recently been watching and all that, Chainsaw Man.
Oh, if we're going by fucking recents, my recent fucking my recent favorite's Devilman Crybaby, bro. Like that shit's so fucking good.
Oh.
I've been watching Hunter x Hunter. My friend put me on, and I was watching that.
Dude,
It's pretty good.
It's super slow in the beginning. It's so slow in the beginning, but like it really picks up
know.
afterwards.
I
It
really,
is so horribly slow.
I'm gonna be honest. I really tried. I really tried getting into that fucking show. I just like, no, sorry.
I'm gonna need y'all to fucking to be.
Have y'all seen Evangelion?
No.
Oh,
no.
Neon.
I have.
Hold on. What is that?
Neon
What is that?
So good.
What is that?
Okay, so Neon
Bro,
it's
Neon-
essentially it's a
oh
mecha.
my God.
It's a mecha.
But
It's a
no,
mecha
they aren't mechs. They are like these beings. They're called angels, and
Yo,
they're
spoil
trying-
it! Shut up! Shut the fuck up, Odin! Shut the fuck
sorry,
up!
I'm
It's a spoiler. It's literally a spoiler, bro. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, I'll watch it. It's on Netflix. There you go.
Yeah, just watch it. Not even worry
Yeah,
about
please
it.
do.
It's, and then watch.
moving on from the spoiler.
Watch the end of
Oh, my
Evangelion
All right.
series.
Oh,
you know.
that movie! That
Alright,
movie was
so-
fucking. Oh my God! What was that, bro? It was so. Imagine watching it or being high. That's all I'm gonna say. Is like imagine that.
Bro, like literally, literally. Oh my god, the ending is so fucking whack, dude. Oh.
Alright, can we all?
Bro,
Can we all agree?
Man's
Can
having
we
a
all
hard
agree
time.
that?
It's sad. It is really sad.
I have no
Can
idea.
we all
what the
agree
fuck y'all
Attack on
talking
Titan's
about.
Attack on Titan's fantastic? Can we all agree on that? Attack on Titan's
Fuck
fantastic.
no.
You're
Oh,
shut
I've
up.
only seen season
up.
2
Oh,
one.
Oh, sorry, man.
Here we go.
Drop
We
the
need to-
bomb.
Guys, I'm serious. Let's get a poll going for a new host.
What do
we
you
need a new
mean?
host.
Ga-
dude.
Gator,
Hold on.
We all
Gator,
said
Gator,
go Solos.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let me cook.
Gator, how do you look at Attack on Titan? No, I'm not letting bro. You
Let
hurt
me cook,
everything.
bruh. Let me
You
cook,
hurt
bruh.
everything.
What do you mean? Listen, all right.
Okay, bro. Why is it bad? 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 Why? Why?
Yeah, why? Yeah.
Okay, first off, Tigger, shut up. All right, fuck you.
Why?
Second
Yeah,
off,
why?
right? It's boring. That's why.
I'm the fucking host. I'm the
Alright,
fucking
well, I gotta go to dinner. I'll see you guys later.
I'm just being
I'm
honest,
gonna
man.
go-
It's boring as fuck. It's boring
Yo,
as
listen.
fuck. Like,
Let's get comfortable, bro.
homie.
Let's go.
Okay,
fucking-
all right, hold on.
You're
What-
out
what-
of your
Hold on,
mind,
homie.
Gator.
Homie bites his hand, turns into a fucking titan. Like, bro, like.
Hold on. Okay, what was his reasoning as to why it's bad? What was your reasoning? Why is it bad?
I mean,
It's boring.
I just said it's boring.
How is it boring? Bro, you literally get to watch people turn into giant fucking mechs, basically. Bro, what the fuck are you on?
Literally, it's
Dude, literally, bro.
Bro just doesn't
Harry-
like peace.
the Walking Dead of anime. I'm
Just
just
the
saying.
Walking Dead of it. That's
Bro,
such
you literally,
cap.
you literally.
There's no way you
Bro,
just
Peter.
said that.
That's
There's no way you
That's
just said that. Hold on. First off,
serious.
hold on,
serious.
hold on, bro.
Here
Hold
we
on,
go.
bro. Hold on, bro. Not only did you
Gator,
just
no,
hold on.
bro, you are
nah,
not.
Nah, hold
Bro,
on.
shut up.
Let me talk. All right. Listen, not only did Taker just say it's the Walking Dead of anime, bitch, not only
It
is The
is.
Walking Dead shit,
It is.
it's so bad, The Walking Dead's a shit fucking show. Everything about The Walking Dead's garbage, okay? Don't even with me. Don't even with me.
How fucking dare you?
Oh, my son.
Carl!
Yeah,
You fucking set him up. Look what you did.
I'm just being honest, man.
I'm so sweaty.
I'm just telling it how it is, bro. The Walking Dead's boring as fuck.
We can
Carl,
build
my
something here.
son. Carl, we
Bro,
can't let
you see
Gator
what you
cook.
started,
Carl, we
Gator?
can't
You
let
see what you
Gator
started?
cook.
Here to hold
Hold
on.
on, hold on.
We can ride a cock here.
What the fuck? What the fuck
Oh,
is
what
that, man?
the fuck?
Gator.
Huh?
Carl, my son, we can't let Gator cook, Carl. We can't let him cook.
Oh,
He's
oh,
burning all
we
the
can't let. We can't let.
He's
I'm hearing
burning
a whole
all the
lot of
food.
nothing.
I'm hearing a whole lot of.
Okay,
nothing.
Gator, my boy. I'm gonna need you to go back to season 1, bro, and rewatch it, bro, with a different mindset, because that shit's so peak.
No, I'm not. Listen. I will say, season 1, fire. No, you can't touch season 1.
Yes.
It's goated, right?
Yes.
Yes. I'm telling you, it drops off. I'm telling you, it drops off at season 2. It starts dropping off. It starts dropping
No,
off.
it does not, bro, because dude, okay,
I'll
Gator,
say
Gator.
I'll say this about
No.
season 2.
No,
Season
no,
2.
bro.
Wait. Season 2 has a lot of filler. It has
Yes.
episodes where literally they're just talking to each other the whole episode.
Bro, y'all are so deeply brain rot, bro.
What do you mean
for
brain
season
rot? That's what they do, man.
Condensed pizza.
No,
yogurt,
bro,
dude.
dude,
It's rare.
bro, you are so DBZ brain rot. You just care about fighting and don't
Nah,
listen
that's
to
not what I'm-
actual
nah,
fucking
that's not-
story.
that's not what it-
Goku solo.
Goku solos.
Nah, bro, hold on.
No,
That's not the
Solo.
case,
No.
bro. That's not the case.
Goku did.
no, dude. No, dude, literally, bro, shut up.
There's
Listen to me, bro.
Okay.
Dude, every time season 2 is so fucking bad to you, bro. There's this thing called story and plot that you have no idea what it means.
No.
So
but
whenever action
Hold
you
on.
get bored.
You didn't ask me. Okay, listen. Why? Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Okay. Are we still good, bruh?
Dude, get a new host.
Okay.
Our favorite.
Yo.
Right. Okay.
Yo, Odin,
Sorry. Fucking Discord just crashed for me.
The death dance.
Hold on. Discord just crashed for me. What was going on? What happened?
We're
So
talking about
I'm telling Odin about the death dance, bro.
The death dance. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, from JoJo's, bro.
JoJo's?
Bro?
You know JoJo's Gator, right? Do you know JoJo's?
A little bit, yes.
Okay. So, there's a dance. It's called the death dance.
Is this in part 5?
Didn't
Or the
you
torch
watch
dance.
Part 5, Gator?
No, I'd never watched part 5.
Is a death
Okay, never
dance,
mind that.
but-
But I know what he's talking about, though. It's a meme. It's like they're on the fucking ship and they're fucking dancing. and shit.
It's a torture. They're dancing and they're torturing the guy
what's your
with like
favorite part?
sunlight or whatever the fuck.
My
It's
favorite
funny
part?
as fuck.
It's the whipping nene. The fuck.
Yeah,
are you
what's your
watching?
favorite JoJo's part? Which one is your favorite?
Part 4.
Ooh.
That's fair. That's fair. I can't hate him for that one.
Somebody,
Part four.
somebody in,
no,
somebody in the
part- no,
goddamn
sorry, no.
GC says
Not part
fucking
four.
part
Sorry,
6,
sorry.
I'm gonna lose it.
Not part 4. Not part 4. Part 3. Sorry, my bad.
My favorite part is Golden Wind, bro. I forgot which fucking part that is.
Part five. That's part 5. Yeah. Okay, that's valid.
I love Golden Wind. I just love fucking what's his name? I forgot his name. What's the fucking main character? What's the main character's name? I fucking forgot his name. Yeah. Yeah, he's my favorite, bro. I fucking love that guy. He's peak.
I'd have to
I'm
say
a part 4 stan.
yes, sir.
Yoshi
Part four?
Kagura,
Okay.
let's go. Also, killed the whole bitch. Come on.
Sir. This guy
I
gets
went to
it.
Barnes and Noble once, and they were just someone described JoJo's to me. They said it's a gay vampire chases an entire family down.
That is
Yeah,
very
He's
true.
not
It's
wrong though.
1 through 3. That's part 1 through 3. That's all I gotta say.
I will say
Clearly
though.
is.
I will say though. Part 2 had the best story in my opinion, or the best JoJo. But I think part 3 had like the best moments, like the best. So yeah, sorry.
Oh,
I think we just all. I
Part
think
two
we
had
just
the
all
best.
love Joseph.
Part two had the best JoJo, right? But in part three, it had like the best story and the best moments. That's my opinion.
I think part four personally had the best story, and then probably like the best JoJo is Jotaro personally, but that's me.
I was gonna say it has the best villain, but that's not true, man.
I'm all about the chat. I'm all about the
For
chat.
anyone who, so who here has read or watched One Piece?
I've tried to watch One Piece. I never read it because fuck One Piece.
I watch it in parts because I cannot sit.
All right, hold on. I got a question for you then. Who's your favorite out of the Straw Hat crew? Wait, actually, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
I'd say I'm caught up mostly. I know most of the stuff. I'm like caught up. I'd say I know what's happening. Like they're on Vega's Island now.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Bet. You said Zoro's your favorite?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, no way that you saw the Sanji shit and Zoro's your favorite.
It's like
Sanji is so dope, bro. Oh my god.
My second favorite is Sanji. It switched because Sanji's also sick as fuck, right? But then Zoro is like,
nah, bro, dude. When Zoro put the do-rag on, that's when shit gets real. When Zoro put the do-rag on,
literally,
like. My favorite has always been Sanji ever since the Grand Blue. I love.
there you go. Yeah, in terms of character and character design and shit. Oh yeah.
He has had some of the best development out of the entire Straw Hats. Like Sanji has had the best development. No, Zoro had bro. We recently have been getting Zoro development. Like Wano was like the whole when he was fighting King.
Yeah,
and he learned about like how to use hockey to the extent so he could control his sword. Like that was like the best Zoro development we've gotten since like.
Well,
I will say
since the Nothing Happened arc, since the Nothing Happened moment. Like that's like the biggest we've gotten since the Nothing.
I will say I don't like One Piece, but that motherfucker Sanji, he kind of do be like flying shit. He be like,
bro, everyone.
You know what's crazy though? Goku solos.
100%.
Goku solos.
But I think Goku probably could I think if Goku fights fucking Gear 5 Luffy, maybe.
Huh?
Like I think Gear 5 Luffy could possibly.
Yeah, but like you're talking about motherfuckers who can like literally be in orbit of the planet and like nuke the planet. Like, bro,
no. That's a really unfair like comparison.
Luffy is like, bro. Luffy has the Toon Force pretty much, bro.
Gear 5 breaks reality. He turns everything into rubber. He's basically
hold on, but that's not the thing though. Yeah, but that's because he's a fucking Paramecia type though. That's why he can do it.
Yeah.
But the thing, Gear 5 Luffy, yeah, he can technically break the fabric of reality. Realistically speaking, Goku can I don't know, he's like transcended past universal level, I think.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Goku has the power of God.
Goku has punched so hard it shook the infinite void.
Bro, have you seen the Bro?
Yeah,
Bro, he punched, bro.
But you know who can beat Goku though? Sailor Moon.
Up though, Ultra Ego.
Huh? Hold on.
Ultra Ego, man. Ultra Ego in the.
No. You know who can beat Goku though? Sailor Moon. Period. End of discussion.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, bro. Sailor Moon can beat Goku.
That's cap.
Goku versus Sailor Moon.
No, bro. Do you not
Guys,
understand?
unfortunately, he lost to Superman. Guys, just
no, fuck that. No. Hold on.
That battle was fucking stupid.
That was stupid.
They made Goku look like a bitch.
Bro,
Superman infinite power.
Bro, it's so dumb. How is Superman winning against Goku? There ain't no fucking way, bro. Ain't no shot.
Sometimes Death Battle is so trash, but it can be good a lot of times. But that Superman versus Goku, that was not it. I'm sorry, but that was not it.
Kenshiro versus Jotaro was probably the best one.
Ooh,
All right,
okay,
wait,
that's
hold
a
on,
good one.
hold on. Question. I got one for Valentine, and maybe for everybody else. Okay, so Itachi without ninja aids, could he beat like the new Boruto villains, like the Space Ninjas, without ninja aids? Could Itachi with Sharingan, could he technically beat
I don't know
the
anything
newer
about Boruto,
villains?
so I can't comment.
Let me make it very clear, real quick. Like Itachi, like everyone kind of shits on him sometimes because they're like, he got beat by Sasuke because he wasn't fucking trying.
He had ninja aids.
If this motherfucker was actually trying, like he was sitting there like being serious during fights, absolutely 100% Boruto villains would not stand a fucking chance.
Well, no, but I don't think the new aliens could beat Itachi. I think Itachi would need Sharingan to beat them. I don't think based like Itachi could beat those guys with just his
I
regular
think that's
Rinnegan.
kind of cap though, because like Sasuke, like at this moment in time in Boruto, he's like the strongest he's ever been. Is he not? And Sasuke,
No, he's not.
Nah, bro lost his eye.
No, bro, he lost to Sharingan. He is no longer as
Bro
powerful
lost
as
his
he is.
like greatest ability.
Yeah, he literally
I
lost
don't-
planetary devastation.
Yeah, they nerfed Naruto too with the fucking
Yes, I remember Naruto getting like fucked
they-
up because
Yeah,
like
Boruto's
Boruto didn't have his
entire
fucking...
thing is they're nerfing all the original Naruto characters so that the Boruto characters look stronger in comparison, and I think that's the dumbest shit they've ever done.
Yeah, so
fucked
like
Rock Lee,
Gator,
man.
so
Fuck
Gator.
Rock
So here's the thing, Gator. So you know how fucking Sasuke towards the end of Shippuden unlocks Sharingan, like he's able to use all of the abilities of Sharingan, like teleportation, like that, like what Shisui could do.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that anymore. That eye went bye. He no longer has the Sharingan. And then Naruto lost Kurama, so he also got nerfed.
I saw that. Which was
but
stupid.
the thing
I
is,
hate that shit.
Bro lost his crutch.
the thing is with Itachi, shut up, bro. Like with Itachi, bro, is that like Itachi? I also think that Shisui, if Shisui didn't die and like was actually a developed character, I think Shisui could also like probably also solo. Because like
there's a lot of characters that could solo Boruto. I'm just like putting that out.
Even Yamcha can, bro.
Damn right.
Itachi, like
Kakashi could.
No.
Ooh, I don't know. Like Kakashi,
No.
like near the end of the Ninja War.
Well, hold on, I have a question. I have a question.
I don't know, man.
But has it ever been stated who's the strongest human in Dragon Ball? I thought it was Krillin, right?
I'm pretty sure.
The strongest human is Master Roshi, I think.
You think Master
For
Roshi?
a while, there was a big debate that Tien was it.
That's what I was saying. Tien was also fucking solid. Yeah. Because
I can't really say
I don't know about Tien though. Fucking Master Roshi's the GOAT though. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's more powerful.
He is the GOAT, and I think he might be more powerful because like when he's fucking like when he's buff or whatever, he does that fucking bullshit, right?
He caught up.
But I mean,
at least in universal power.
I just remember Tien like literally like holding back Cell with his fucking like Kiko Ho bullshit.
This Tri-Beam?
Yeah.
Tri-Beam!
Yeah.
Tri-Beam!
Fucking
spamming that shit. That was so
Right,
unfair.
wait,
and then he ended up beating out and whooping Tien's ass. I'm just saying.
What's y'all's thoughts on One Punch Man besides Saitama being overpowered?
I mean,
I like going over compilations and like seeing how other heroes react to his strength and shit. I like that, you know.
Bro,
like who is this guy?
Speaking of that kind of shit, have you all seen the fucking like AI generated fucking like interviews like with Joe Rogan and bullshit?
Yes!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Hold on. There's this one that I thought was actually fucking sick, right? It's this YouTube. It's called The Art of AI, right? And this motherfucker is literally like, it's Joe Rogan, and it sounds just like Joe Rogan, but it's like AI generated, right? But he's interviewing fucking Kratos. I'm like, damn, this fucking shit is actually fucking. It actually fucking sounds so good, man. Hold on, I'll fucking send a link.
It's scary that we're at a point of time.
I got one too. I'm gonna send a link to one too because it's so fucking funny.
We're at that point of time where we can like
do
like
that.
AI to mimic other people. It's like so close to realism that it's like you cannot distinguish it sometimes.
Yeah, there's
It's
like
quite
ones of
insane.
the presidents fucking playing Minecraft and like fucking shit like
Or
that.
fucking Call of Duty, bro. Oh my
Yeah, that's
god,
the
when they play
funniest
zombies.
shit I've watched.
Oh my god. Oh my
Here's
god.
this one. This one made me fucking cry laughing.
Wait, I have a question. This is gonna be a really dumb question.
Okay.
Go ahead. I like dumb questions.
Are you white?
Half mixed.
I
Oh, man.
fucking knew
Let me
it.
look real quick.
I knew it.
Damn.
How'd
I
you-
called it.
How could you?
No.
How could
I don't know, bro. You just like the voice, bro. I don't know what it is, bro. But like you give off the
Fucking
I feel like
Oreo, man.
I feel like one day I feel like Odinsaw could like light skin stare me, bro. Like
Real quick.
I'm not even part black, bro. What?
Real quick, because I want to go back to the favorite anime thing. Did fucking ATWOLF even say his?
He said Dragon
Yeah.
Ball and
Dragon
Oh,
Ball
he did.
and
Yeah, he did. Did you say your favorite game either? I don't think you got to that point. I think we all fucking started losing our mind.
Yeah, I never said that. No, favorite game would be God of War.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Wait, which one?
Oh, fuck.
I like the original series of God of War, like the ones on the PS3. Those are my favorite.
Oh,
Yeah.
three is pretty fucking sick.
Three's the
best
honestly,
one,
God of
in my
War
opinion.
3 was fucking goated.
No, they should
remember playing them on
remake the
PS2
fucking God of War
like,
series,
the
bro.
original one.
Which is the one where like you like I don't know if it's the one where like you straight mollywop Zeus. I know that you mollywop him in all of them, but like it's 3, right?
There's two
Dude,
fight scenes with Zeus. There's two fight scenes with Zeus. There's God of War 2.
Dude,
and there's God of War 3.
No, bro, I like how in God of War 3, bro, you just straight fucking kill every single god, bro. You just straight like mollywop everyone.
Zeus!
Even
Man, so pissed with everyone.
I will say though,
Please give me your joints.
Give me your legs, Herbie. You pussy fuck.
Damn.
I will say God of War
Literally.
Ragnarok cracked though. Can't lie. God of
Yes,
War
sir.
Ragnarok was. I put myself through a lot of bullshit playing that game. I played it on the hardest difficulty. We're not going to talk about that.
Oh yeah. Apparently, ATWOLF's a masochist. He likes to fucking do
Base,
hard
I agree.
to himself.
I
Play on
think
the hardest
a
difficulty.
couple years ago now, like 2021, I beat 3.
Like fuck
was
that shit, man.
Pretty
Real
tough.
quick, I have a hot topic. Do you agree that Elden Ring is Game of the Year?
Fuck no.
No.
Yes.
Fuck
Yeah.
no.
There it
Fuck
is.
no.
Yeah.
I do.
Wait.
I love God of War Ragnarok. It's like so fucking good, but Elden Ring was like,
No.
wow, I was like,
Listen,
oh my
I'm telling
God.
you this right now. If God of War Ragnarok released earlier, it would have got Game of the Year. I promise you that, bro.
Elden
There's
Ring,
no
it
way.
was a
Elden
fucking
Ring's shit, though, bro.
treasure.
I
But God of War
I don't-
Elden Ring's
Ragnarok
not
is
bad.
better.
What?
No, bro.
Oh,
no, bro.
oh.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, bro. The thing is though is that when Elden Ring came out, that was during like the end, like I don't know, bro. Like I think Dark Souls fans are more dedicated than God of War fans, and like the thing is, bro, I don't know. Elden Ring just like it's just fucking good. Like
Hold on.
like it's
I know,
hard.
yeah.
Hold on,
and I
hold
love
on.
it, bro.
I have a question.
Fucking
I have a question. Odin, what's the story of Elden Ring?
So, let me get a little nerd
So there's
voice
this
going
ring.
on here. There's a ring, and it's kind of like Lord of the Rings. So
So basically, you're a soul and you kill everybody, and
I didn't ask you, now did I, bitch? I asked Odin. Now didn't I?
That's not the lore. That
Hold
is not
on.
the lore.
that's
Alright.
that's the lore, totally.
Oh,
You're a tarnished, right? Yeah.
Shut up.
Right.
Odin?
Good start.
Odin?
Good start.
Odin?
So,
What?
so what happened was
Okay.
there was a war, right? I don't know the fucking names of the people that. Yeah, Fallout 4 shit. I don't know the names of the people that fought, but it was a war, and then there's a lot of shit going on, and then fucking
Like a veteran right now.
fucking I don't know the word. And
Your
then
character
a lot
gets the
of,
witches.
That's what I thought, man. Listen, man. Fucking Elden Ring.
No. The God Queen's kins, right?
Yeah.
And then so the foul covenant, something like that. Like something happened, and then it like kind of like brought out.
You
the
fight a bitch
lives
with a
of, like,
sword.
It's not.
Yeah, there's a couple guys with swords, and you fight them. And then you beat the big guy with the axe. And then you beat the shit out of a big guy with a hammer. And then a
And then a
big dragon.
girl.
Average Elden Ring fans.
That's a woman?
I can't explain fucking Elden Ring lore. It's so confusing. I just like the game. Okay. Just like the game.
Basically, bro. Basically, you are the Goku of Elden. You are the Goku of that universe.
Yeah, you just go around.
It's hard to be
Just
a
go
Goku.
around fighting
It's hard to be a
motherfuckers.
Goku of a universe when you can't
bro,
fucking.
you are literally throwing hands at the character. Like you are so sick of being a tarnish and getting no bitches that you just throw hands at literally everybody.
You're maidenless.
Maidenless?
Bro, you literally fight a chick with a giant sword who like never lost, and you beat her ass. Unless you're bad at the game, and then you lose to her like 50
I love her.
times.
Bro, I would like raw dog the fuck out of Millennium.
I'm saying,
Okay, all right.
All right, man.
I like Kratos raw dog me. I mean, what?
Huh?
Whoa.
Who said that? Who said that?
Dude, am I right, dude? Yeah.
Guys, I can take Kratos. I can take Kratos. I can take him.
So fun fact,
No,
actually,
you cannot.
in actual like mythology and shit like that, Loki and what's that fucking girl's name? I can never
Agamotto?
pronounce her name. Yeah,
Agamotto.
that's Loki's wife. In like actual
Yes,
mythology.
and then fucking Fenrir is their son. And the horse
Did
is
you-
too. Well, no, Loki
well,
fucked the horse in mythology. Then he got Fenrir. That's what happened.
Did
Yo,
y'all
honestly,
know that like
fucking everyone.
guys, Jormungandr's also his son too.
Yo, listen, bro. Best characters in
Yeah.
Battle of listen, bro. Mimir and fucking Thor, cracked, bro. Absolutely, bro.
Oh, bro. Wait.
Wait, are you
Lit-
saying Ymir? Are you saying Ymir?
No, Mimir.
Mimir.
Oh, I just about the fucking
Yeah.
No, fuck that. No. Listen, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Thor. So let me get your guys' opinion on this then. Because I've heard mixed opinions about this. Kratos versus Thor, right? There's no bullshit, right? No fucking distractions. Like they were in 1v1, right?
Kratos.
That's the god of fucking war, man. I'm sorry. I'm taking
So let me just say something, right? So another fun fact. In the original God of War Ragnarok script, Thor kills Kratos.
Thank fuck they didn't do that.
Well, that's no. I don't think you understand how powerful Thor is, though.
Dude, Thor is fucking cracked.
In the beginning of the game, in the beginning, he killed Kratos, brought him back to like, oh, we're not done yet. Like,
I don't think you guys are understand how strong Thor really. Like Thor, literally, I kid you the fuck not. He fought Jormungandr, and when he was fighting him No. He was fighting Jormungandr in Norse mythology, and as he's fighting him, he is being poisoned, and he's still whooping his ass.
Yeah.
He's fought Surtur, the god of Ragnarok, and almost won. Like I don't think you guys understand how fucking strong Thor is. He drank the ocean for Christ's sake. Like
you know who would win though?
Kratos.
Goku.
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 There you go.
Win.
Goku.
Hey
That's
Thor,
tough.
I thought you're pretty strong. How about you fight me? Hey,
y'all.
Me, Goku.
You need to train more.
Wait, do y'all think that Kratos could ride the Nimbus cloud?
Probably.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
Dude,
Now I imagine fucking Kratos like smiling and being happy on a
I
crowd,
ain't gonna lie though, dude. Atreus fucking pissed me off in Ragnarok, dude. Like I fucking hated playing.
You
him.
mean Loki?
Or Atreus, Loki, same fucking thing. There's no difference, bro.
One thing like a father and thing like a general.
He's such a fucking dumbass, man. Like, oh my god, bro.
Yeah. Fuck.
Go to Asgard. Goes to Asgard.
Yo, I didn't even lie, by the way.
This guy's right.
Understand, it was like a conflicting moment in his time because he knew it was gonna happen. Prophecy told Atreus that his father was gonna die, so he wanted to prevent that. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't understand what Kratos' intentions were because
that's fucking stupid.
He's not dumb. He's fucking bro. He had to do what he had to do, bro. And if I saw through the Sif there, bro, through the Sif, I'd stay there too. Fuck it. Fuck my dad.
Yo, wait, hold on.
Through the Sif are baddies.
Is Heimdall in fucking Thor Ragnarok or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Heimdall, dude, Heimdall was fucking amazing.
Heimdall was sick. That fight was sick as fuck.
That was cool.
Dude, I'm sorry that Heimdall is
God. Bro, that fucking fight between Heimdall and Kratos, bro. I was like, oh my
Bro,
god.
Heimdall was the king of weaves, bro. He was fucking weaving everything until the fucking end.
No, bro. Heimdall also fucks, dude. Heimdall is a fucking menace. He's like fucking Thor's right hand dude, bro. Like fucking Heimdall's a G. Heimdall's just that guy. Like he's just.
I'm not gonna lie. I wish there was more to the fight though. When Kratos fought him, I feel like it was really short.
Heimdall and the mythology Heimdall are very different too. Because Heimdall in the mythology is literally like Goat Man, and in the game, it's like cocky, sniveling fuckface. It's a big difference.
No, bro. Like I'm not gonna let you. I want to see fucking Kratos take on the Egypt mythology and fucking beat up Osiris. That'd be fucking lit.
In the comics, he did go through Egypt in the God of War comics, and I think hopefully if there's a game, they'll go through that kind of like.
Bro, imagine Thor fighting like Ra or Anubis. That'd be fucking sick.
Oh my lord.
All right.
Imagine like Anubis, like, bro. What
the way Thor died to like a little stab and.
Yeah, that was fucking. The way they killed off Thor was fucking stupid.
Yeah, I
that
agree.
was dumb.
Fuck that.
That was the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
Fuck Odin.
By the way,
Odin.
Odin was fucking easy. By the way, I beat him first try. He was fucking easy. He was nothing. He was fucking dog.
Thor was harder, I'd say. I'd say the second phase of Odin stumped me a bit more. Like that last, only because he was a little bit tanky, and I'd run in and I'd die and fuck.
Yeah, listen, bro. I had a fucking full power build on that big shit.
I think the most annoying part of the game is fighting one single Draugr. That's pretty hard. That was really hard for me.
I guess we can do one more topic and then we'll wrap it up because we've been going for a while.
Yeah, we did like fucking 4 or 5 hours, bro.
It's been a good. Have you all liked it so far? It's
fun. Fun.
Yeah, I have.
Dope.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay, all right. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. I guess we do one more topic and then we can wrap it up and then we can, go about our day. What is your all's favorite song?
Oh my god.
Or favorite genre? We don't have to do song. We can do genre music if you want to.
I'm not going to say the type of genre I like because I'm going to fucking hate it on.
My favorite is rock because I'm a basic bitch.
Okay.
Okay. I've been listening to a lot of Deftones, but I think my favorite song from like recently is probably "Bleach" by Brockhampton.
Okay.
I have no idea.
I've never heard that.
What is DEFCON, by the way?
Oh no, not Deftones.
Oh, Deftones.
Sorry. Band. Deftones, fucking. Oh, that band is so fucking cool. God.
Can you do artist?
Ooh, artist. Yeah, do artist. Yeah.
We do.
I can't pick. I was gonna say I can't pick a song, but Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Well, we said genre.
Okay.
Well, you can do artist. You can do whatever. If you don't have a favorite song, you can do artist. If you don't have a favorite artist, you can do genre, whatever.
Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
Mine's J. Cole.
I'm a big.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
You got a problem?
Why did somebody said okay and then
you say
what happened?
Yeah, I said that. Yeah, it's a joke. I'm a big Ice Spice fan.
Feeling you? Nah, much.
What about you, Dynamic? What is your favorite artist / fucking?
Oh, it's the way who eats.
That boy's a liar.
I abstain.
What you mean you abstain? you don't have one.
No reply.
No.
It's okay. If it's Justin Bieber, it's okay, man. We won't hate on you.
No.
Look, man, just feel safe to bring up your favorite artist. All right, man.
Come on, man.
It's a safe space.
It's a safe space, bro. Come on. We would never make fun of you.
Never.
Yeah.
Never.
How about I just pull up the daily mix on my Spotify?
Okay, bro.
If you want to do that, you can.
I'm gonna pick one of the 50 songs.
I'm gonna find you in game. I'll hold you up and tell me your favorite song artist. Actually,
Yo, Meta?
your favorite artist in game.
You better.
While he's doing that, we need to get.
Fuck Meta! I'll kill you all.
What's
I
that?
got held up on a different server one time. They made me sing.
Yeah, I want to hear.
Some
I wanna hear
kid brought me
Josh.
to a safe zone.
ATWOLF, what is your favorite song or artist?
I mean, I have a lot of favorite artists, but NF. I've been listening to him a lot. I like NF.
NF or
Really good.
MF?
Okay.
What is that?
NF.
NF.
MF.
All right.
NF. Yeah.
Ooh, I know what it is, but I forgot what it's called.
There's only one beer left. Rappers screaming all in ears like we're deaf. Wait, did I say that right? Temmie, drink it. Oh, I forgot how it fucking went.
Oh, just stop talking.
God damn, right?
Beer left. Rappers screaming all in ears like we're deaf.
Where it's
Something,
like
something. I forgot how it went, bro.
MF Doom. I'm MF Doom. That's a meme. I'll have to find it. It's a
Alright,
good meme.
So damn it, you don't have one?
That's just telling all their business.
I think Dynamics.
The All-Star list. You see the perpetrator? Yeah, he's right here.
Oh,
It's two artists in one. So I don't know. If you
Just say
search
it.
up on YouTube, Ceiling Can't Hold Us.
that's your favorite song?
Ceiling Can't Hold Us?
Macklemore and Ryan Lewis.
Oh!
Oh, Malcolm. Oh.
Macklemore?
Ooh.
That's an old one.
Yeah. That's not.
I'm gonna pop some tags and I got $20 in my pocket. I'm on it. This is fucking awesome.
That's Thrift Out. That's a good song. Too.
Thoughts on
Wasn't there like a Batman parody of that with Bane?
I have no
Yeah.
clue.
There was. No, I know what
You
That
guys
was-
vaguely remember that, yeah.
You listen, dude.
Does anyone want to bring anything else before we end the podcast? Oh my god. Take her, please.
What?
Your mic is fucking up, man.
Yamcha solos, everything. Hyperman solos.
I wish to say one thing before I leave.
What's up, man?
I'm trying to think. Hold on. Tyler's death was all AT's fault.
Okay.
Huh?
I mean, listen, bro.
His bro came back.
Listen, here's the thing, Dynamic. At least I'm not the one that got held up in our own town.
Hey.
But that's your own problem.
I thought he
That's
was a part of the Haven. He ran up on me weird.
Whoa.
All right?
Bro, imagine going out by yourself. That's
B.
your
I
problem.
was looking for clothes after.
Dude, honestly, yo, listen.
You're
I'm
sick.
listening.
Go
This
get
is all I'm
different
gonna
clothes.
say.
You're sick. Go get
This is all I'm gonna say. This is all I'm gonna
I can
say.
kill.
This is all I'm gonna say. All right, listen. Be better, do better. All right, there you go. That's all I'm gonna say.
Drama alert.
Yo, let's get fucking
Speaking
Keep
of
Let's get
starting.
right to the
speaking
news.
of
Let's get Keemstar. Yeah, let's get
speaking
Keemstar in
of
this bitch,
drama,
bro.
All right, I'm gonna go right now. Before I go, I gotta say one thing.
what's up,
Regular
man?
show is the best TV show to ever be of existence.
Yes,
For true, brother.
100%.
Time, Rigby.
1,000,000%.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah.
Dude, you sound just like him.
Whoa.
Alright, see you guys.
See you, man.
All right, see you guys.
See ya.
All right, bye. Bye.
I'm trying to think. Speaking of drama, I really wanted to bring up a topic, but fucking, I guess we could do that like next time, I guess.
Yeah. Have
Episode's
more
over.
discussion for next time. Yeah.
Yo. Suggestion Gator. Make a tab in the Discord where we can suggest what topics we want to talk about for the next podcast.
Oh, yeah,
And all
maybe.
that.
Yeah, I can do that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So suggestion. So like, what was the
Probably.
what was the thing?
Yeah, we can just put like whatever we want to talk about, and then whatever you can bring up whenever we have time for, I guess.
Okay.
Blah,
And like
blah.
I said, this is like a format where anybody can come on here at any time, any fucking any time.
I'm gonna be honest. We started this shit at like 4:00. It's like fucking 8.
I was gonna
No,
say
we actually started at 6, mind you.
It says 3.
Oh,
it says
oh,
it's been
fuck
going
you.
for 3 hours. Your stream's been going for 3 hours. So
I
Yeah.
had fun.
not
So
bad.
Well, I'm glad
Yeah.
everyone had fun. I'm glad
I
everyone
enjoyed
got
it.
to talk about whatever they want to talk about. I don't know what happened to Yaz. I think he just kind of died.
yeah, he can go fuck himself. If you don't like him, get him out of here.
Damn.
It's fine.
Damn. What's up?
Damn, that's fucked up.
Well, I'm glad to have had you guys on. You're welcome back on anytime. Just, if you see the fucking stream going on or if anybody's in the VC, you're more than welcome to hop in there and have a chat or bring up anything you want to bring up, okay?
Yeah, of course.
All right. You'll have a good one, all right?
You as well. Thank you.
Yep. Thank y'all.
Alrighty. That concludes the first episode of the OOC podcast. I hope everyone had a good time. I hope everyone had, they felt like they got everything they wanted to say off their chest and, everything like that, right? So I'm glad everyone got to come on and have a chat. Next episode will probably be next week. Probably either Friday or Saturday, whatever time people can, come on there and, what's convenient for them. And, yeah. So, that concludes the podcast. Fuck, this is gonna be awkward. I'm gonna have to fucking close this stream now.
Episode 1 of the podcast is over.
Alright. Have a good one, guys.